So, as you all stare down Astrael in the Golden Rise Temple, he holds his hands forward in challenge, the jagged great spear in the other embedded into the ground. He looks to you all, taking in the structure dedicated to his previous goddess. My light is gone, but my conviction is not. Fight and learn what I know. And we will begin. So, I will ask round 1. Are you guys going to activate your party boon before Astray even moves? I can. I did write it down just in case.
So I've got it saved if you want me to read it out.
No, I got it. It is the boon of the Valiant Emerald. All party members, all 6 of you, no NPCs for this case, gain a 1d4 bonus on saving throws against being charmed and frightened for a number of rounds equal to your proficiency. Additionally, during that time, if you are knocked unconscious, you automatically succeed 1 death save.
And just to be clear, this isn't a one and done thing, right? We can use
this is a one and done. You can use this once a day.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Well, may as well.
Yeah, might as well.
And it will last for 3 rounds because you guys have proficiency bonus of 3.
Mm-hmm. I'm saying if you let us level up, it could last for 4 rounds.
I'm aware, Jones. I know how that works. But yeah, so
you'll have to remind us every single time.
I know.
Yeah, I think yes. Oh no, wait, hang on a minute.
I think I pinned it at one point, but it's fine.
Executive decision. Let's activate it after the first round.
I think that's the best way to do it.
See what happens. Actually,
yeah.
Okay.
It's what we were.
3 rounds though.
Because then we get 4 rounds of combat. Because 4 rounds of combat with us, like, it's a long time.
Yeah. Okay, so you will we will leave. You don't activate it yet, so you will think about it real hard. But wait for a second. And going first, as Astrael is standing there looking forward to all of you, is Drac. What are you doing?
Oh, fuck.
Because you rolled higher than my 19 on his initiative.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
What did I press? Oh god.
It's already gone. Ah!
No, it's fine. I'm just gonna shout to everyone, like, you get out, I hold him in place.
Right, guys, I got this.
Daring today, are we?
I can just picture Jack holding like an ankle. I got him!
I'm more like
this guy is about.
I tried to stop him so you guys could get out.
This guy is about 22 feet tall.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Cool. So you run up with that tattoo of the wolf, the tattoo of speed on your shoulder, giving you just enough movement to get there, which I realized last session was really funny. I realized afterwards I was measuring things, I was like, huh.
He planned it all along.
Yeah, so I don't know how you planned it.
I totally know that the guy was going to stand right there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to activate both of my swords with the rights. So I take 4 and 5.
Oof.
So 9 damage total.
What element do they erupt with?
Lightning on the bone sword and cold or ice on the rapier.
Cool. And just so everyone is aware, because I've only mentioned it to the 2 people who it matters for, I have given Drac and Sidon access to their weapon mastery.
Oh, right. Good thing you said that, because I was gonna forget that.
Yeah. I don't know if it matters to Sidon because he punches, but I
punches.
I mentioned it for both of you.
Yeah, I haven't chosen. I haven't made a choice yet because I do punch, but yeah,
cool.
I have access to it.
Perfect.
So what was it again?
It was Vex, which means if you hit with your first attack, your second attack has advantage. It's very strong.
Oh, that's the thing.
And that's every round with a rapier. It's insane.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I suppose it's because there are better weapons for martials.
Yeah.
Well,
it's all the piercing weapons.
Rapier is the best weapon for Dex.
It's all the It's all the like sort of light-based piercer weapons. It's a light crossbow, dagger, and a rapier. So rogue's great for. But yeah, go
Apparently
ahead.
me as well.
Yeah, go ahead. We're waiting.
I'm gonna try to attack him.
Go for it.
By the way, what was Jesus? I can't talk today. What does inspiration do again?
What do you mean?
If I use
You get to roll again.
I've not given anyone inspiration.
Oh, but I have had it like
We have
3
a bard.
episodes now. Does it disappear like after?
I don't give people inspiration like that in
It might have been one of Matt's inspirations.
unless it's
but-
bardic inspiration, which would have worn out. Cause
I
you've not...
have no idea. I just saw that it was clicked in. So.
Well, I don't. I might think I'm not going to do it this campaign because it's too late. But I don't do like inspiration like I give you inspiration. You guys have hero points to auto do stuff. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, just so I know, so I can unclick it.
Yeah, if that's ticked, then you can keep it ticked. It just won't. Just don't use it.
Well, it's just a cosmetic thing because it looks like a sun
Yeah.
on his screen when it's clicked in.
But yeah, make some attacks. I assume.
Yeah. 20.
20 does hit.
Yay.
If you said misses, I would have.
I was a bit scared.
So
attack.
9 piercing and 1 lightning damage.
Lightning, cool. 10 damage. So, the strike goes forward. It does full damage. I'm just sort of describing it, and you sort of cut sort of where like the hip, his like hip and like waist goes in, and you sort of used a rapier and like jab it to the side, and you see this sort of. It falls. The blood that trickles starts as this dark green, almost black blood, but as it sort of falls from the ground, it like evaporates like it's nothing. Does hit him though. He takes damage.
So that means that I have advantage on the next hit. Or...
I believe so. Yeah.
Because then I can use the bloodshed rapier instead.
Mhm.
So 24.
24 does hit.
Nice.
Yeah, the advantage then,
I
wasn't
was
it?
gonna say, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna use the charge on the rapier. Any number of your unspent hit dice, so I can use more than 1.
You could use all 8
All
of
of
them if you
them.
wanted to.
And
Let's just use 3 of them.
Go for it.
So 14 piercing, 1 cold damage.
And what is the damage? The additional damage on is it necrotic or is it weapon damage?
Let's see. Spend any unspent hit dice and add total weapon damage. So
Okay,
use
cool.
normal.
So another.
So I'm
another
just
hammer?
gonna roll /R3d10. So 10
Nice.
damage.
10 points. Cool.
Horrible rolls.
Not bad. I mean, he did.
2 out of 3.
No,
Oh,
no.
that was so
well,
loud.
24 there.
Roll 20 is so
25
loud
there.
for me.
Oh no.
It was
And-
like, whoop!
35, 35,
Yeah.
35 damage.
35 points of damage opening rounds. Nothing to scoff at.
No, I mean the 3d10 roll.
Yeah. Is that your turn, Track?
Yeah.
I said it was nothing to scoff at, but Astrael scoffs at that.
By the
and-
way,
It's more
just
powerful than the DM.
one more question.
Yes.
If I hit when I hit with the rapier, does that move on to the next round as well?
No, it's your turn.
That would be mental.
Because
That,
it
I
would be so
wrote
broken if
it
that
down.
was the case.
You just like perma stack advantage. I sent
Yeah.
it in the roll for that. If you hit a creature with a weapon attack and
Yeah,
deal damage
before
with
the
a
end of your next turn.
Yeah. Yeah,
my
so you can
shoulders
only.
just crack.
God, I will say I once per turn. Like if you hit one, next one goes. But I'm not gonna have it between rounds because that's insane.
Yeah. What about stuff
Um,
like attacks of opportunity, stuff like that? Reactions.
That I will roll when I decide.
When
if it comes up. Yeah. So on Astrael's turn, he takes those 2 attacks and looks down at you, and sort of kicks the spear up with his foot, and you see he spits out some black blood and says, "Not too bad, but I think you can do better." And you see he looks around the room and sort of makes a feint like he's going to go in for a spear attack, but instead you see on his head this dark sort of shadow looking crown begin to form and apparate. It's always somewhat there, but you see it sort of form with this dark energy. And I need Drac and I'll do it on my own. See, Aurael is going to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Wow.
Oh,
that
20.
Oh, nice.
Very good rolls for those two. So, Drac, you feel as your head begins to dip and you almost begin to fall to the ground as the weight of this crown is pushing you down, but you manage to shrug it off, and so does Aurael. You do take half of 8. Oh, that was DM roll. Hold on 1 second. Oops. It's half of 18, so you take 9 points of necrotic damage. Yeah, he's gonna leave it there. He wants to see what you can do. Sidon, your turn.
Sidon's just sort of looking off into space where Neveline.
I like
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's Maple. No,
maybe it's Neveline.
Maybe it's Neveline. Yeah. Maybe she was fun with that.
Yeah. He's just looking off into space as he's just a bit in shock, and he just sort of turns his head and just looks at him and just shouts, "What did you do?" And he'll charge him and jump up and try and punch him in the face.
Go for it. Make some attacks.
Ooh, bad roll.
16 misses. You see, you sort of jump up and go and hit, and the hand that was out sort of forward in challenge just grabs your punch and twists your arm.
And he'll, while his arm is being grabbed, he'll spin and try and kick.
Mm-hmm.
Going again. Oof.
Oof. Misses.
Bad roll.
This one impacts, but you hit his shin, and it's just it's like hitting stone.
Yeah.
Real handy
then
to
he's
have
gonna
a dex. To provoke a dex to save right now, wouldn't it?
Then he'll go in for a flurry of blows.
Go for it.
And he'll hit again.
Attempt to. 19 hits.
Nice. So he, after the kick lands and he bounces off, he sort of manages to get his arm free and actually land that hit into his face. It's an 11.
Good damage.
Hmm.
Nice.
Wait.
What?
Has my monk been updated?
Oh.
Be-
Should it be
but-
a D6?
It should be a D6,
Weird.
but it's still listing as key points in the
Just keep going. It's fine.
Yep. Okay.
Hey,
I mean,
yeah, it's better for you. Don't complain.
yeah.
You're gonna say that's a lot.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I want the force.
I have to do less damage.
Last flurry of blows attack. It'll bring in 17.
Just misses.
Then he will use he will spend another key point to increase it with the focused aim or whatever it's called.
Mhm.
The oh my god, what is it? Is it key field attack?
Key field,
Somewhat-
keen powered strike or something?
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah.
Somewhere on it.
Mhm.
God
Yeah,
says
it'll
good stuff.
it'll increase it by 3, so it goes up to 20.
Definitely hits them.
Yeah. For 8 damage.
He takes the hit and wipes the blood from his mouth and says, "Good, that's more like it."
I'm gonna kill you!
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. As a legendary action,
Ooh.
Astrael is going to. What's he gonna do?
Flash you all.
Yeah, he's going to. He sort of, as he takes that hit, you watch as the shadow and darkness around him sort of increases and increases, gets like a fraction darker. You see from the background, which is this sort of blackened void behind him, it sort of grows and forms around him. I'm gonna need everyone, not everyone, it's actually just the 4 people around him. So I need Sidon, Drac, Cass, and Aurael to make con saves.
Who's the
Who are
fella
these
to the left?
dudes, by the
Who's
way?
This is
guy, right?
random priest.
Right,
Random dude.
random priest who's about to beef it.
Well, he's
probably.
actually not in the range. He's
I'm
just
a
out of the
clerk. Why
range.
am I here?
We were out
Can
to
I
come
change
forward.
positions with the paladin?
Oh wow. Aurael's got the power of God and anime on his side.
Drac doesn't.
Yeah, apparently not. 15 fails. So Aurael's the only person who succeeds.
I got an
this.
11.
Crap.
I will wait if anyone wants to use hero points or anything. No, cool.
I'm just having a look, see if I have anything that can, as a reaction, increase it, but I don't think I do.
Let me look. Aurael.
Uh,
Reaction? Fuck no, he doesn't. He's got no reactions.
Hero points.
Imagine I'm just dedicated weapon key.
I'm not using a hero point for this.
Nah, I'm not.
Not
either.
yet, at the very least.
So everyone who
Yeah, fair.
fails takes blood roll for me. 16 points of necrotic damage. Aurael takes half. And you watch as the small bits of damage that you had done to Astrael begin to siphon that energy as the shadows impact you and move back, forming around him. How much there was 16, which is I'm bad at maths.
3 16s. It's
Yeah, I'm
48.
doing it's 48, and then I have to add the 8,
8,
which
so
is
it's 56.
56, half that to 28. 28.
Yeah.
Cool. God, that's going to be confusing if there's loads of people around it. Cool. That is his legendary action. Maybe it's your turn.
So I have no way of knowing if this guy is resistant or immune to anything at the moment, do I?
Nothing has been learned yet, no.
Okay, so I am gonna waste one of my very precious spell slots.
Mhm.
I'm gonna Form of Dread.
Cool.
So that means I get 7. 10.
You got to add your warlock level.
This is +8. 1d10 +8.
You rolled a 7.
So you get 15.
Yeah.
Oh. Nice.
Because it just rolled the d10, didn't?
I
Because
don't know why
this
it doesn't
it's the same
add
thing
it.
that happens with Arius when I do it. It doesn't add
Yeah.
it doesn't add the level.
So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I think she's gonna like look at Sidon and see Sidon go fucking ham on this guy, and like turn to look at Cassian and give him a look as if to say like, we're not going anywhere anytime soon. And she's gonna probably look quite scared. So anybody on that side, which would be Mel, Slab, Archeron, and maybe Layla. I don't know. But they would see this like fear in her eyes as then she just like turns around and like that bone cracking thing happens and she starts like and like goes into all the mist and the fog and then comes out as this proper scary looking thing. And then I'm going to attempt to cast Psychic Lance.
Okay. Is this an intelligence save?
It is. He's probably gonna do well, but I think he's gonna take half.
One of the saves
he's immune.
One of the saves he's not good at. 5, he will use a legendary action to legendary resistance to succeed it, but that's one of them gone.
If just a quick one, can I silvery bob his legendary resistance or not?
No,
No,
because you don't reroll it.
Yeah, legendary resistance is just a free thing.
Yeah. 15's pretty, like, I mean, that's, he rolled a 5. You now know what his intelligence save is. Not good.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm worried about is obviously that psychic damage.
Mm-hmm.
And...
No, obviously he's succeeded, but he takes the full 15.
Okay, cool. Because if not...
You see him heal some of that from that aura that went around him, and then he, you use your psychic lance, and he sort of clutches his head and, shakes it off and looks towards you, and those, dark, pitiless eyes stare at you when you do that.
Yeah. She's gonna move to there. It's probably like a stalk when she's in a form of dread.
Mm-hmm.
And...
I just imagine the Krampus.
No, it's weird. I imagine that she's because I've always said that Maeve is perpetually very slightly got this shadowy essence to her. So she always looks as though she's covered in a very faint essence of something. And whenever she goes into a form of dread, it's whatever that essence is just bamfs out and is everywhere and swirly all around her and stuff. So I imagine it would be quite fucking scary to see her in a dark alleyway looking like this.
Definitely, almost definitely the first time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he turned Maeve against us.
Yeah,
so it's a monster.
So I know that psychic, he's not immune or resistant to psychic.
Yeah, psychic, normal.
The only reason that I wanted to know is because obviously when I'm in my form of dread, I can change the damage type to necrotic, but I know I can't do it until before it's hit. So yeah, that was a test. A very expensive one.
It didn't do nothing. It did.
You're a warlock, so you're always casting at high level anyway.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn. Yeah.
Cool. Just gonna leave that for a second. Mel, it's her.
Just like you were saying then, Mel, you're up.
No, I was saying that because I was moving to her character sheet.
President, she rolled 12.1.
Well, I asked Beth whether she wanted to do 2 in a row because she's doing Cassian, and she said no. So
no, I need a minute to think about what I'm gonna do.
Mel is gonna say, "Oh fuck, this guy doesn't look good," and is going to, because once again she can't actually make it, because she's always slightly too far away. So can she make it to any melee character? Of course she fucking can't. So
how big's the aura though?
No, I mean her aura's fine. She's just trying to get to do something. The aura would be that. So everyone within the aura obviously has a +3 and advantage on dex saves because of her specific aura. And she is going to, from there. Yeah, I mean, what she's going to do, I was going to cast this on someone else, but considering she literally can't make it to anyone else, she's going to use her action to cast Protection from Evil and Good on herself. So he will have disadvantage on attack rolls. She can't be charmed, frightened.
No, just kidding.
Hey, she can move so you're not in the aura.
You know what? Never mind. I think
and that is going to be her turn because she can't do anything else. Cassian's turn. I think it's his first time in combat properly
Yeah.
in a while.
He's gonna move up next to Mel because he needs to be within 30 feet.
Mm.
I'm gonna have him Hunter's Mark.
Cool.
And then he is gonna attempt to shoot with his crossbow.
Cool.
Because unless he gets any closer, he can't do very much.
I will Hunter's Mark.
Mm.
A 16 misses.
Yeah.
Um.
And that's all he can do.
A quick note, I just looked it up. Apparently it's a bug with where it's the only issue with base monk where the damage is showing the 2024 version of the damage instead of the 2014 version for some reason.
Weird.
Oh no!
Yeah, there's a forum page about it.
It's all right. You know what? It's fine, Pete. Have it. As a legendary action at the end of Cassian's turn, Astrael, you see as he sort of steps foot on the ground, and everyone in this radius will hear him say, "Kneel!" And I'm going to need everyone in this room to make me a wisdom save.
In the room.
Everyone,
I'm good at these.
which will include so Cassian.
I'm gonna use the hero
Cassian-
point for this.
Okay.
17.
Just command, I
Cassian,
think.
Maeve.
Wait, Dave, you're not supposed to deal.
Cassian,
hero
Maeve,
point.
I think it was Neil, spell N-E-I-L.
Yeah,
so-
Neil, like the name, yeah.
I think I'm going to use a hero point there. For a nat 1.
Wisdom. Wow, I'm rolling well. Never mind. How many priests are there? There's 4.
I
5?
got a 17. Does a 17 pass?
Hold on 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 5. I would just roll this twice, and if I've just the last guy will do the majority. Wisdom. 18, 12. Oh god, there is no majority. Never mind. So anyone who rolled below a 17 is, you feel similar to what almost happened to Drac and Aurael. You feel this weight as you are forced to kneel on the ground. This isn't like the command spell, but all of you are knocked prone from this. And who is within 30 feet of him?
Is it 17 and under or below 17?
17 is the DC.
So do I pass? That's meets it beats it, right?
Meets it beats it on your end, yeah.
This is going to sound so weird.
Yeah.
Can I use one of my hero points? Not for me, for Cassian, because I need him up.
I'll allow
Pretty
it.
prone, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's half of his movement, and he needs all of it to get over to him.
He's got dash as a bonus action.
Yeah, but he needs his bonus action.
Yeah, so anyone who failed is knocked prone. Can you let me know if you failed?
Yeah,
I used a hero point anyway, so.
Used your hero point.
Yeah, same.
Actually, it's easy for me to go down the list. Sidon
17.
succeeded. Maeve.
I failed.
Maeve is prone. Drac.
I used the hero point.
Cool. Slab.
A hero point.
Hero point. Artron.
I rolled a 21.
Cool, you're fine. And then the NPCs rolled well. 20, 18, 16. Everyone else prone. And the other guys are priests, and I'll say the two furthest away were not prone because it's easier for me. Yeah, okay, cool. So anyone within 30 feet of him, which is Maeve is just out of it, also does take 6 necrotic damage. As you are so if you are prone, you take the necrotic damage. When you're
if you're
around
not,
him.
you don't.
If you're not, you don't. If you're not prone, you don't. And you see as anyone's. Can you tell me if you took that damage? Because I don't know if
Me?
anyone did.
No,
Just
I didn't.
anyone. Like Aurael took 6. He's just kind of getting slowly bully it in the corner.
I don't think so, unless we took half
it's just
damage.
him. No half damage.
No half damage.
Just him. So you see from Auriel as his like knee hits the ground, there is this tether that makes a link to Astrael as he regains some of himself. Oops, I just knocked my microphone.
Boop.
Cool. That is legendary action. Cassian's had his turn. Archeron.
Yeah. So, as an action, Archeron's. 1 second, just want to make sure this is a bonus action. Actually, he's going to start walking forward because he needs to get into range. Yeah, as a bonus action, he's going to stick his hand into his pocket, wince, and pull his hand back out, and it's covered in blood. Get within 30 feet of
walk that far?
this dude. Yeah, that's what I was measuring earlier.
Well,
is it there?
30 feet is here.
Is it there? Oh.
That's 35.
Where's it going?
It's a big map.
Is he still in range? Yeah, it should be.
So he's 35 away.
Okay, he's gonna.
You're all placed slightly inconveniently.
Yeah. He needs to do that anyway. But as an action, he's going to. Oh, it doesn't matter. This spell's got range. He's going to drop 30 feet away from him a 3rd level arcane cutter. We're using psychic damage. So if I will need another.
I'll find an image. Yeah.
I will use.
I'll find one.
Alexandrette for a moment. Just mark it a funny color. It'll be like there. But he's going to place. Oh, hang on. This is going to be. This guy's really tall, right?
He's very tall, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So.
He is 6'1".
Yeah, it's a 5 foot radius, so he doesn't actually.
He's 22 foot tall.
Yeah, so let's just see where I can put it. So I'm going to put it slightly above Drax's head, so like it's above Drax, but it's hitting this guy. If that makes sense.
Drax, don't jump.
Yeah, don't jump. I'll put it there for the plot. So on his turn, he's going to need to make a dex save.
On Astrael's turn.
Astrael's turn, yeah. And I will reduce my hit points.
Cool. Is that your turn?
That is my full turn.
Cool. Layla is also placed slightly inconveniently, as I need to figure out how to use this character sheet properly. Because I've not done it with this character sheet. So what she is going to do is you watch as she, because I don't think she can get within range turn 1. She sees Astrael, and for anyone who is looking, she looks not like she's seen a ghost, but she looks like she's seen something that she does not want to see. As this is obviously a creature coming from the abyss at this point.
Who wants to see that?
Yes.
He's
but,
fucking terrifying.
You watch as she sort of takes him in and takes like 2 breaths, and you watch as she begins to grow, not to his size by any means, but you see as it echoes what
she's a rune knight, isn't she?
it echoes what happened when you were in the fight with her. As she grows bigger, and this sort of black shadowy wings form behind her. You see the horns grow slightly, as unlike rune knights, she flies. They fly now.
They fly now?
Yeah, they fly now.
They fly now.
And you watch as she
Fly now, they.
dashes forward. How far? She can't get far enough, but she goes a little bit in the air. So she's currently about sort of 10 feet up in the air. And she is going to. She doesn't have any range because she's silly. Does she have? No, she doesn't have that. You know what? It's gonna be sad. She's gonna use her action to dash up next to him, and she's like flying sort of at eye level with him, and she's going to action surge and make 2 attacks against him with her weapons.
Nice.
Pulling out the flame dagger first. Sorry, not the flame dagger, the flame scimitar, which I'm saying is already lit up because I can. First attack 16 misses. And then she'll make the second one. 23 will hit. As she deals 5 points of slashing and only 3 points of fire damage, because this guy is resistant to fire damage.
God, we're screwed!
And and seeing that she does this very like animalistic growl in his face as she is ready with the dagger in one hand and the flame blade sort of at his neck. That is her turn. Cass, it's you.
Yes, I will cast Healing Word on Drac.
Mhm.
So you heal for 13.
Wow, good roll.
Thank you.
And I'm going to cast. I use my channel divinity, so I need a Constitution saving throw from this guy. If he can be blinded, I think is the. Hold on.
Warding Flare. Wait, is it Warding Flare? I don't know what the light.
No,
No, it's Radiance of the Dawn.
Yeah.
I
Con
flash him
save.
as a defense mechanism, not,
Don't
not
say
attack.
that. 24.
Yeah,
Still
so he
rebobs that.
takes half.
You can silvery bubs this? Hold on 1 second. 14. I assume that's a fail then.
He takes full 21.
21 points. Half
Of
because
radiant.
half because he was an angel.
Oh shit!
So
and
that's
I'm going
half
to move back
10.
here.
However, he did fail, so he is blinded.
Hell yeah!
So you see he clutches his face,
My
and
eyes.
even though he cannot properly see you, you watch as
Wait, it doesn't say anything about blinding a person. But
never
I'm
mind.
going to.
I think it.
I think
Warding
Warding Flare
Warding
is,
Flare. Yeah, it's the
is the
reaction
one that
attack.
blinded.
But
Yeah, Warding Flare is it only
it's the
works if the
blinding one.
creature can
Yes.
be blinded.
Yeah.
But he looks at you, Cass, and says, "How dare you use her light on me?"
How dare you defenestrate her light?
She.
I don't know if defenestrate is the word, but it
Yeah, I was
sounds
about to
right,
ask
so
James.
I'll use
You're
it.
giving it
She
an advantage.
banished me to darkness. She did it to herself.
Cry more, bitch.
Or else, no.
That's the Silvery Barbs.
Yeah, there you go. That's the silvery barbs.
Yeah, Mel's got the advantage, by the way.
Okay. Silvery barbs. On Oriel's turn, he is going to stand up with his old man body. And go, oh no!
This is full action.
Oh great heavens!
Great heavens!
And you watch.
We hear
as,
knees pop and crack.
you watch as obviously he's just kind of this old guy. Pretty cool speech. But you watch as
Nice level fireball.
you watch as he clutches
Power kill.
the his amulet of Celesta and sort of holds his he's carrying a shield on his back, and you watch he got prone. He looks to the side where his shield happens to be, picks it up, and you watch as this warmth sort of emanates around you, and you see it goes through him as his beard ends in fire and his hair goes up at the top and starts to go to ash and burn as he is a fire genasi.
Nice.
And you watch as this energy forms around him, and he looks to Astrael and says, "You were meant to be the best of us, but we will win." And he casts Beacon of Hope.
Oh, dope. That's it.
Go get him, father! You got this!
Can we get a radiant?
That ass.
Oh yeah, I'm adding radius now.
I
So
love
every-
that spell. I
you
never
shouted
used-
like, eat his ass!
Well, you know what happens with the. Anyway, I'm not going to make that joke.
So everyone within that's a really big radius, isn't it? Everyone within that radius of him.
Is it a 30 foot
Right,
radius
Jesus,
or is it just
presumably.
30 foot?
I'm just making sure. The range is
30
that
feet.
spell. Yeah, that works. It works. So all of you have advantage on wisdom saves within the radius, and when you have advantage on wisdom saves and death saves, and you regain the maximum possible hit points from any healing.
Nice.
If you're in that radius, it's a great spell. And then as a bonus action, he is going to do nothing. But he is going to sort of step forward with the bit of movement he has to get more people within the radius.
Just not his priests.
Well, they're not doing anything, are they? Slab, it's your turn.
If it's 6 seconds, please relax.
I know these people just walked in off the street, but they're important. God damn it!
God damn it! You can't say damn it in a chat.
You can't say God damn it either.
Can I ask, is porridge in its own little square?
He's a bird.
see.
He's a fly. You can occupy his spare.
Gosh,
Because I am going there.
Okay.
Right.
Turn on that bird!
He starts pecking out your eyes.
Ooh,
Nathan, this should we say goodness me.
I'm
Oh, great heavens!
Oh, great heavens.
who are our blessed targets?
I mean, I would not say no, but don't worry about it.
I don't think anyone would say
Me and Drac make
I've
attack rolls.
I've done all the. I'm thinking at least all the melee characters, so there's 4.
And Maeve, she does Eldritch Blast.
So 5.
Anyone
I
who
have
does
one
attack
more
rolls.
because I'm casting it at 4th level.
Yourself?
No, if you want
Maintain
yourself.
concentration? Yeah.
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, so who you cast it on?
Sidon, Drac, I forget her name. Layla, Mel, Maeve, and me.
Seeing that he's not included, Porridge is pooping on you.
He's a bird.
It's considered lucky in many
great.
cultures.
So there.
Cool.
And then, obviously, as a bonus action, I am going to shout for Sidon. But basically, go get your girl back, or whatever. I had to turn it down because I really was tempted to go get your bitch back.
Get it, I guess.
So give him a bardic.
Cool. Is that your turn?
Yes.
I was gonna say thank you, and then I realized in this like form, Maeve's voice would be like, thank you.
What was that,
Fucking
Maeve?
terrifying.
What was that? I can't hear you.
No, you know what? It has an after image, so it only works at night. So you will say thank you now, and we will hear it when we go to the bathroom at 3 a.m.
Maeve's got even taller, right? She's like shot up by like a foot, hasn't she?
Well, she's lying on the ground currently, but yes, when she's in a full dress, and she's got the fucking antlers as well, so she's like 6'4".
So just imagine Archer on in between this absolute giant of a woman and this tiny little man.
She just like turns and looks at you like terrifying, and just puts her thumb up, like grins at you. Oh, she's so scary. Anyway.
Okay, on the priest turns. Some of them use their actions to dash.
I'm so happy we don't have a Rust in the party because he would be crying.
I guess I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on Astrael.
Do yourself a favour, just have him leave, for God's sake.
Well, it's fine. 6? Astrael somehow failed that, by the way.
Is he gonna legendary resistance to Sacred Flame?
No.
Oh.
Sacred Flame is...
Are you sure?
Yes,
I mean,
I'm
it is
sure.
a sacred flame from Solista Dearest, his favorite patron.
Takes whopping. It's not even 7. It's 3. And then these guys are going to run away. Thank you, James, for letting me do that now.
Shouldn't they have like jumped him and tried to wrestle him to the ground?
They're normal people.
No,
Yeah.
these guys are like CR1. Cool. That is their turn because the other ones ran. Are you guys using your boon at the top of the
I
second
think
I
round?
don't think we need it now. Weirdly, now we've got the.
What does it do again?
It's in the chat.
In a D4 to charmed and frightened saving throws, and if you are knocked unconscious, you automatically succeed 1 death save.
We're not going to be
with
using
being
death
hope, I don't
saves,
think we
are
need it.
Yeah, cool.
I
Drac.
mean, yeah, I don't know. It's just,
You say that now, and we're all going to go down this round.
Actually, no.
Just-
Yeah, we're not gonna
I'm going to say
die.
yes. Let's use it because he might have a fear effect we don't know about. Just because he hasn't used it yet, he might have
Yeah.
a fear effect. And I just otherwise I just don't see when we're going to use it. I want to see if his. I know Ash is quite into to see how it works in practice.
I mean,
as well.
yeah.
am a little bit as well.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's meant to be it was like the one you got first. It's meant to be like fine. It's not meant to be
Yeah.
crazy. It's just meant to
Yeah,
be
sure.
useful in sense scenarios. Okay.
I'm up for activating it.
So the 6 of you get that bonus as
By our powers combined.
with your with the powers of that one monk in Pyro.
It's like a Final Fantasy summon, so we just see a small visage of her appear for a split second. and then
you just see
disappear.
you see Emerald be like, "Hey guys," and then vanish.
What's up?
What's up?
Oh my god.
But yeah, but yeah, that is the thing. Drac.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna look at all the people who has rushed in and be like, well, guess we're doing this, and then I'm gonna attack him again.
Go for it.
Guess we're doing this. You began this.
16, I
You attack
guess
first!
it's-
16
blessed.
misses.
Yeah, but
You're
I
blessed.
said that everyone
Blessed.
should get out.
Do you have
so...
blessed? So roll a d4. Unless you roll a
let's
1, you hit.
see.
Don't you have
1d4.
advantage as well? Because you hit last
No.
time with your.
No, I said that.
Okay.
That's not how it works.
Yeah,
18,
I don't
18,
like it. I think it's busted.
18 just hits.
Nice. So he
It's a-
takes 14 piercing and 3 lightning.
I almost moved that to your one. I was like, that's not right. I clicked on your token and started to write it in. I was like, that's not right.
Don't kill me.
So I was like, something's wrong here. Cool.
Yeah,
And
and
now you
then
got
I'm
advantage
gonna
on your next
attack
one as well.
You
again.
do have advantage on this. This feels very strong. Considering fighters and stuff against the first level.
So 17, I guess is.
Well,
Well,
an,
it's
an
a
eight-
blast
an
as
eight-
well.
an 18 will hit. So
Because
you're
you're
Yeah,
blessed.
that's why I say it needs to roll over from round to round. Otherwise, from levels 1 to 5, it's useless.
Well, I think it's once per attack before the end of your next turn. So if you use your
doesn't
extra
like, yeah,
attack, it will then boof.
I'm
Yeah, I
I'm,
agree with you. I agree with you. But yeah,
So yeah, that second one hits because you are blessed. So the D4 makes it work.
Yeah, so I don't have to roll it, I guess.
Nah.
Or do you want me to roll it?
Listen, you can if you want, but
There's no point.
Yeah. It's...
Let's do it just because.
Oh Jesus! I'm gonna kill you
Unless you guys
first.
just
I fucked it up.
stand upside down on the triangle bit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Unless the triangle acts like a caltrop and you hurt yourself. Yes, you hurt.
So he takes 14 damage and 6 lightning.
So that's 20 good rolls.
And let's see. I need. Yeah, that's an action. Then that's a bonus action, just attack with the rapier instead.
Go for it.
And this is not advantage then, I guess.
No.
Because it's once per turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I will say though that
Yes.
magic is still stronger than all the weapon masteries. This is the weapon mastery thing is only there to help marshals keep up with casters because casters are insane.
Yeah.
Who are you calling insane?
I was heard that as
Crazy.
Cass is insane, and I was very offended for a few seconds.
Cool.
And on this attack as well, I'm gonna use 1 bloody infusion.
Okay.
Just to see if necrotic is effective or not.
Roll some damage.
Jesus, what's happening?
Great question. No idea.
I rolled.
I think we're dying.
Let's see. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. 1d10. 9
Nine.
damage.
9 half to 4. Because he's resistant to necrotic damage.
Yeah, I just.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, so he has the resistance we expected plus fire. Okay.
Yes.
Wait, he's resistant to fire?
Yeah.
Layla learned that.
God damn it!
I shouted. I was
yeah.
like, "Cats, we're fucked."
Hey, this guy was literally in service of Callista. He should really be immune to it.
He lost his immunity when he betrayed her.
Yeah, that was my rolling as well. Jack, is that your turn?
Yes.
Cool. Astrael, he needs to make a dex save, right, James?
Yes.
23.
Yeah, that's fine. He takes half damage, I believe.
And you made it psychic, correct?
It is
psychic.
half damage on 7. Oh, that's pretty good.
Wow,
Jesus.
good roll.
Nice.
Yeah,
So half to 8. Very nice.
And I helped.
You see, as the sort of cut hits into him, he doesn't take a step back, but he looks around this chamber and sort of turns to where he threw Khalif into the dark pits of hell, the abyss, and specifically looks at Sidon, knowing, assuming the link, and to Cass and Aurael, and says, Good. It seems you cared for the Golden One. Well, she is where rock meets the sun at the temple of that god. No harm will come to her from I. Now, do you wish to continue?
This is an open question.
This is an open
Guys,
question.
The thing is in like, I'm going to let Sidon decide because, like,
You guys can
well, we
can
don't
decide
know
this
what
is
he's
occurring.
going to answer.
You-
He's
you-
frothing from the mouth.
You guys can decide.
He's
Are we
wearing
gonna leave him
vengeance
here?
on his head.
Are we going to leave him here?
No.
He did say he
That's
wasn't
what-
going to kill us, so
Yeah.
we could just leave Sidon to pound on him for a bit if he isn't going to kill him.
Sidon will shout, "Bring her back!"
He says, well, I can't do that. And he's going to make at least a single spear strike against you. As his action. We'll see what happens with the other one.
I'm going to flash him.
He's not even
What?
done anything yet.
Oh.
Wait a fucking second.
He could
Is
miss.
it
I thought
blinded
it
or
was
did you
with
say?
attack, so I thought it was like a weapon attack.
It is a weapon attack, but I hadn't rolled anything yet.
Did you say
Well,
you
I'm still going to
it's
flash
in
him.
Are you
They're
using
going to
your
flare
warding
him.
flare? Okay.
Yes.
So is there a save for that?
No. If it can be
resistant,
blinded.
James.
He
So
was
if
resistant,
not,
then.
then he has disadvantage.
He does have disadvantage on this. Ooh, bad roll from me. Nice. So disadvantage on that. So I assume a 13 fails.
Yeah.
Sorry,
13 AC.
misses. He will then make his. So I need to roll a d6. This won't matter, but maybe it will. It's fine. Next time he
Rolled a 6
will.
as well.
Yeah, I know. He will. That wasn't for anything. It's something I forgot to do. It's fine. Second attack. 21. On you, Sidon.
Sorry. Yeah, that
21.
hits.
Cool. So you take. Oh, that's the wrong thing I'm looking at. So you take 13 points of piercing damage, plus 9 points of necrotic damage. As he stabs this spear into you, and you feel like from that point where it hits you in the stomach, there is this like void, like energy that saps your life. That extra necrotic damage. I would just like for you guys to know, when I was doing the test, I rolled. My first test roll was a crit, and then I rolled like 17 for the base damage plus like 20 something.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
I
You
am
take,
very
like-
glad that you got
Yeah.
your luck out there and not
Yeah.
now.
But yeah, you take 22 points of damage altogether. From that
Wait,
hit.
I'd take how much damage? Sorry, 22.
22.
Okay, cool. And I lose 9.
You don't lose it, it's just necrotic damage. It was just the flavor of it.
Oh, okay. I thought I wasn't sure if it like dropped my
Nah,
max
no,
health
I'm
down.
not doing that. Yeah.
When he
Also-
deals the
Also, I'm gonna. This is gonna be a bit of a thing, but I think the first attack should have still hit me. Because I think warding flare only works on yourself.
No, it
That's a
works
no.
on any creature within 30 feet of me.
Oh, Are you within 30 feet of
When you are attacked by a creature within 30 feet of you.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but on 6th level, I get the improvement, which is 30 feet.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah, never mind. I'm
Okay,
talking. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, fair.
Accusing me of not knowing how fucking
Oh, no,
yeah, how
no,
dare
it's
you
he's being fair. Thank you.
heal yourself, you asshole.
He can't do that. We know this.
He can very little amounts. That is
On short rest and long rest.
That is his turn. Sudden.
So as Sun took the hit, and in the previous turn when he landed a hit with his focused aim, it's like his arm kind of like got covered in a in like a golden light that kind of resembles his old wolf arm, his old astral arms, but like covered in gold. And he jumps up with this again, and he's going to like aim to punch him. Just an unarmed strike. Let's go. 23.
23 will hit.
Yep.
Bwam!
Oh no, he hit.
7 damage.
Nice.
And then with his... Oh, no, I get another attack. Yeah,
Do you get
I
two
remember
attacks?
this. Yeah, I know how this character works. 21. Right.
21 also hits, yeah.
So as he smacks with that first one, he sort of uses the momentum to spin round and sort of land a kick to the side of him.
Mhm.
For 10
Right,
damage. And then as he's still carrying that momentum, he swings round and he generates energy in his hand. And as a bonus action, he's going to spend 3 key points to do a level... no, to do a level 2 Burning Hands.
Okay, cool.
Which is... Where is it? Spells. What is level 2 Burning Hands? It's an extra...
It's an extra whatever the dice is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a dex save, right, for him?
Yes.
14. Wow, really low roll. Sorry. He does have advantage against magic, which I think I forgot to do it last time, so I think he would have succeeded something without legendary resistance, but it's fine, I forgot. So a 20.
A 20? Yeah, that would save. I just wanted to...
So he takes half of 8, half of
2.
4. Yeah. Big damage.
There it is. What is the save of my Syrian Arc Strike?
It'd be your monk save.
Yeah.
Which I assume is not 20.
No. I just couldn't remember because there's some weird ones with monk where it goes off of your deck for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just wanted to make sure.
Cool. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
As legendary action. Astrael, he sort of grabs the spear and like holds it above his head, sort of looking like he's going to throw it at someone, and he does launch it. And as he does, it dissolves into black energy right in front of Cass. And you watch as he does that. He puts a back foot on the statue and launches forward with his wings, not taking opportunity attacks.
You fucking love that.
What?
It's such a great thing. Yeah.
Most
I know,
creatures
it's such
have
a
it,
great...
right?
Yeah.
And they got to move somehow. So he will dash up to here, right in front of a few of you. So can...
Oh, goodness me.
Actually, he will be standing here because Mel might have to move. So he... So
Hey,
can... He's right behind me, isn't he?
It was great knowing you.
I'm gonna need Sidon, Drac, and Mel to make strength saves.
Ooh,
Oh,
no,
fuck.
21.
4.
19 for her. So
Mel will get-
Wait, don't
You've
forget the
actually-
D4. I
Mel's,
think it matters
Mel's
here.
completely fine.
You've actually
No,
done
she has to
something
use
that
it.
is gonna be fucking fantastic for what I had planned. So thank you.
Mel had that advantage, you say, James. From
Yes, you would have to. Yeah, it's on your next roll.
Yes.
It does mean, though, Beth, you wasted a hero point
Why?
because you spent one on Cassian to pass a save that he now doesn't need to pass.
No, I spent a hero point to keep him up.
Yeah, but now he doesn't need to move at
But I was
all.
right next to
Yeah,
him.
but it's fine. Doesn't matter.
Okay, so Sidon and
But you are a bitch for that, anyway.
me, I don't.
Me?
Sidon and Mel succeeded. Drac, you are where's the? I'm like I was lost in wherever it was in my wording. So you are pushed 10 feet back to here and are knocked prone, taking 7 points of damage. Bless you.
Bless you.
He here. Bless you, cleric.
Thank you. So I get to add that, right?
Nope.
Let's
and
go, baby.
He heals for that. And Cass, he appears next to you, and the spear he apparates the spear next to him, and puts his hand on your throat and goes to grab you up. Can you make me a dex save? Do you have the bonus from Mel? 16?
What was it? Plus
with the plus 3, you
5
succeed.
or 4?
With the plus 3,
Oh,
it's only
19.
plus 3, but you do succeed. So, you manage to sort of duck out the way, but because you do, because I had this written down, he instead, seeing you move out the way, hits you with the end of the spear and knocks you prone. Trust me, it would have been a lot worse if you would have failed. It would have been significantly worse.
So this is if I save, I get knocked prone, and
if you save, you get knocked prone. If you fail, it would have been a lot worse.
You get knocked prone and get dealt damage.
Because you are not prone, you do take 2 points of necrotic damage. He heals for that too. That is his legendary action. Maeve.
She's gonna stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Maeve. Bye, Maeve.
Whoop.
Whoop.
And
I'm gonna attempt to. I know it's 60 feet.
Mm.
Let me just check. Oh, it's a 20-foot cube. So
If you're trying to just get him, you can very easily just get him.
yeah, just behind him. I need him to make.
Does this linger? Does this cube stay up, or is it just happens?
It just happens.
Okay, cool.
I need him to make a dex save, which he's probably gonna pass. and it's
Dex
gonna be a
save. He
waste
does
of
have
time.
advantage because I forgot it last time. 24. What's the spell?
It was fairy fire.
Fairy fire. Okay. So you attempt to cast the fairy fire, but the sort of shadow around him just evaporates the light the fairy fire would have done.
Great. Then as a bonus action, I'm gonna take 11 points of damage. Can I do math? Yes, 11 points of damage to get back a spell slot.
Nice.
Pact
Ooh.
slot. And that will be my turn.
Who, as his legendary
Fucking
action.
wasted time.
Yeah, it's frustrating. As
It was just to help with what I'm gonna do with Cassian, but it's
Yeah.
fine.
as legendary action, he does that same burst of energy, but instead hitting a lot more people because a lot more people are within range. So can everyone?
Just the wisdom save one.
I'm just saying. This is a con save actually.
Great.
Yeah, I'm gonna need.
The one we don't have advantage on.
Yeah, I'm gonna need all of you guys because you are all within this range to make me a con save.
Are we gonna go prone again if we fail?
We don't know.
No.
It's a different one.
I'll say no, but it will hurt. Remember, everyone within Malzora gets +3.
And
That's an 11.
Is it everyone but Layla, or is she within the range?
It's a 27 for me.
Out of it. Wow.
Fucking hell.
I need to roll for Oriel.
Oh, sorry, 26.
Ooh, awful roll for the old man.
He is getting bullied.
Yeah. So anyone who rolled
Bless
26.
doesn't affect saves, does it?
Bless does affect saves.
Yeah, it
Oh,
does.
it does? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hold on, I might be able to pass it then. Oops.
I got 23.
Oh! I got a 4! So that's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, does that pass?
No.
No.
So everyone who rolled below a 17 will take. This is going to be a lot. 27 points of necrotic damage.
Sidon's
Ouch.
down.
Sidon's down.
You've already passed once.
By the way, Pete, I'm just going to mention this to you. You do have Bardic, but I don't think it'll matter.
I do a Bardic.
I was going to say you probably
Half damage on that, I don't think would matter.
Half damage still knocks you.
Oh, half on the save.
Half on the save.
I take it. How much damage do I need to do to roll concentration?
Is that one on the save will also fail?
Yeah. Unless there's. Oh, I mean, yeah, for a save, yes.
Yeah, how much damage do I need to take to roll concentration?
I mean, you still have to roll concentration no matter what. But you need to beat a. Did you take half or full?
I took a half.
So you just need to roll above a 10 on a con save.
On a con save again.
So annoying. I got so much to add to it.
Nope.
Okay.
There goes Bless.
There goes Bless.
Hey, most people used it.
Yeah,
That's
thank
true.
you, because
That's what kept you up for a second. Oh, did make you do 2 hits, didn't it?
yeah.
Just removing the bless token.
So
a lot
I
of people
take
use bless.
13 damage, right?
So you take 13. I need to lower. What did Mel roll? Mel rolled a 21. She succeeded. So she takes. Well, she would have had advantage because. Oh, you already succeeded. It's fine. She takes 13.
Oh, don't forget about the head priest for.
I didn't forget.
What was the Beacon of Hope?
I did roll
Oh,
it. Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't rolled the thing yet. I'll go in a second.
You know what's worse as well, isn't it? Because I was in the aura, that was +3, that's 8. And obviously I can't roll bless to save.
Yeah, you can't roll bless. Oh.
Yeah, bless to save bless you can, yeah.
Oh god, I've already deleted all the tokens. Roll me the D4 for blast.
Yeah, I've got to roll a 2 basically.
You got to roll a 2. Yeah. Nice. Great.
Bless is back up.
1.
Sidon, Drac,
2,
Layla,
7,
Mel,
Yeah.
Nave,
and me.
Slab.
Did Maeve have it?
Yes.
He cast it at level 4, it was a 6-man bless.
I cannot remember. Okay,
Wait,
cool.
what did Bless? Oh, no.
D4. Okay, so those who took the damage took the damage. Oh god, can I be bothered? Can you just tell me if you fail?
Fail what?
I failed.
The necrotic damage.
Oh yeah, I failed.
2. Sidon failed.
Wait, I'm in the aura. I didn't fail. Never mind.
Okay, let me take that back. Great, thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna, because
Always so reliable.
he heals equal to half the damage now. I'm just gonna do like a flat. What, 25? I think that probably less than he should have got, but it's fine. Aurael, let me roll for the Beacon of Hope. He took way too much damage. He took the full damage, 27.
So
I
it needs to
think
be like 15.
he would need a
or something.
13. Is there any
Yeah.
way he can get that higher?
Is he slightly
Probably
in Mel's aura? That would mean you beat it.
My personal argument would be no.
I would say no. Yeah.
It's too small of a square, I think.
Yeah, I think if it was anywhere else, probably.
If it's about half a square up, I
Yeah.
might say yeah, but
Speaking of also drops, it's. Oof.
ooh, that cleared the map a little bit. My eyes were getting a bit hard. Just look at the colour. I'm not gonna lie.
Simon, remember you do succeed 1 death save.
Yeah, I already marked it.
Mel, she's gonna be like, oh, this is... hey, bud, and is going to just take a half step back because it's easier for me. And is going to take 2 attacks against the bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
Was she attacking me?
Well, I didn't say it. The first one will hit. Second one will
Wrong
miss.
bitch did.
She's going to do 2nd level smite into that first attack, or into the attack that hits. Is she 1 or 2 hands? She 2 hands. The sword. So 12 and this guy for the purposes of a few abilities, does count as fiendish. So he will get she'll get 48 on this.
It's a shame that he's resistant to it, isn't it?
Shame it is, yeah. So 12 and 7, so 19 points of damage. Not too bad. As a bonus action, Mel should have done something in a different order. That's her turn. Cassian.
He is going to bonus action steady aim, which I believe he can do because he's not moved.
Yeah.
And he still has his hunter's mark on.
He does, yeah.
So with the steady aim,
Did you have Cassian take the damage, by the way?
He saved because
He
he
still
was in
takes half.
Half damage.
Oh, how much was it? Halved?
13.
13.
So he will need to make a con save to see if he keeps the hunter's mark up.
No.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's only 10.
It's half of the damage taken, or 10, and he took 13. So
Yeah.
and he
The
was in
minimum
Mel's roll
roll
as
is
well.
anyway.
I've never
Isn't
heard
that-
that rule before. Okay, cool.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know that was the rule. I thought that con save was against the. Okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, steady aim gives him advantage,
Does, yeah.
so he's gonna attempt to stab.
Go for it.
Stibby stab.
Sibbity stab.
With sneak attack.
Oh,
24 will hit.
24.
and he gets sneak attack because he's
He does get
within
sneak attack.
5
I think it
feet.
should automatically roll. So,
Okay.
wow, good rolls.
And then he also gets the hunter's mark.
Yeah, which is an extra d6. Level 1.
Fucking hell.
Hey, he did just do 26 points of damage.
Yeah, I know.
So
my rolls
I just
today.
want to make sure. So it's 8 piercing damage, 1 necrotic damage, 17 sneak attack, and then 1 extra weapon damage, right?
Yeah.
That wounding. Can you?
It's 1d4 at the start
every
of
turn
his
unless he
turn.
succeeds a save later on.
Oh, 1d6.
1d6.
No, hang
It's a
on.
d4. It's a d4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
d4 unless he
Constitution
succeeds
15
later.
there.
Yeah.
DC 15 con save.
It's a con- yeah.
Cool. We'll
But
do
it's
that
at the
on
start of his turn.
at the start of his turn. Cool. That was a good hit.
No, I'm not going to have him move. 'Cause then he'll
He can't
just
move.
get hurt.
You can't.
Steady aim. Cool. Artron.
Yeah, gonna take out his book and rearrange some of the clasps on it. I don't know, flavor, artificer shit. He's gonna boof up his spell save DC by a whole 1. Whoop. And he's going to try a little spell. There's not an awful lot he can do at the minute. He's going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip at 2nd level, which requires an
what is
intelligence saving
mind?
throw, please.
He has advantage on this. 10. Wow. What is the effect of Mind Whip? I cannot remember.
He fails it, yeah?
He will, but I'm asking
Yeah.
what the effect
So
is,
it's
so I know
3d6
whether he's going to
damage
use a
and-
legendary resistance on it.
So he can't take a reaction until his next turn. Moreover, on its next turn, it must choose whether it either moves, takes an action, or a bonus action, and it can only get
That's
one
fine.
of the 3.
He'll take that.
Cool. Did it roll the damage? No, it
It
didn't.
didn't.
Weird. Where are we? Here we go. 15 psychic.
Good damage.
That's big damage, yeah. It's pretty good.
For some
He's
reason
fine.
that's done- Yeah. Which you know, it might be useful. It's not a brilliant spell.
Good, better
that's
than nothing.
correct.
Brilliant
Yeah.
spell. You don't need lock to an action, move, or bonus
Better than
action.
nothing, and yeah, he can only do.
Yeah,
you
but
know,
for an
doesn't-
action for a creature that's got multi attack, it is multi
Yeah,
attack.
that's true. Yeah,
So I don't know what
Um,
the stat block is. So for some people, for characters, it's great.
yeah. For
the-
against NPCs or like casters or something, it's pretty good. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I'd
Civilization.
a really good spell.
Sorry.
I'd say I think it's a really good spell, Touch Mind Whip.
Yeah, it is. It's situationally good. But I don't have good spells today. So that's my action and bonus action. I'm just considering whether I move. I think I'm okay. I'm surrounded by big, powerful women and slab.
Hey, I'm big and powerful.
And a woman.
In its own way.
I was waiting for it.
I mean, have you checked it?
It. Layla's going to fly forward and she's going to make her attacks. Whoop.
Yeah,
13
I forgot she
misses.
flies.
He does have bless.
She does. She can't. Even if I rolled a 4, she can't. She can't make it. 19 hits. For 10 and 3, 13. Oops. Then she's gonna do. Should she do that? She will. I was gonna have her do second wind. That's kind of useless. She's not taking that much damage. You see, as one of the tattoos that she was mentioning before, I believe it's the one that you actually can't see. Sort of glows this. Sort of glows this sort of reddish, grey, multicolored, and she's the hill room, which means she has resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage for 1 minute. Like a barbarian. Bludgeoning, piercing. I'm just putting it on the sheet so I remember. And
My rage room brings out
Slashing.
down so many good memories.
cool. That's her turn. Did she miss the first? Yeah. Cass, it's your turn.
Yes. I'm going to activate my feat.
By standing up.
So the blessing of gold. So you will see this halo appear around her head, made of pure light, and she's going to cast mass healing word at 4th level.
Okay, cool. Can
And
that
this
get
is going. No, it says 6 creatures in
Okay.
30 feet.
So
So I know for sure I'm going to do Sidon, Drax. But who's very hurt?
I'm good. Don't worry about me.
I'm
I'm
sure.
still on my temp.
I'm approaching half.
Oriel's fucking hurt.
Yeah, but he's a
So-
random dude.
Hey,
Help the old man!
dare you. She's known Oriel for longer than the rest of you combined.
Yeah.
You hate me because I'm right.
Yeah.
He's also the other
Uh,
person
Like
who
a
can heal.
D4 plus 4, right? Isn't it?
Yes,
can-
but I can add stuff to it because of my feet.
Yeah.
So I'm
you
doing
can add it to one
Astrael,
person.
Drax, Sidon, Oriel. I think Mel.
Mel's taking a bit of damage, yeah.
Yeah, Mel and
You can do your set.
how is other Cass doing?
Cassian, just say Cassian. It's so much easier.
Under Cass.
I think he's alright, you know. I don't think he's taking any damage.
He's
Or if he
took
has, it's very
13.
minimal.
He took like a little. I
Sorry?
don't know. I don't have a sheet open, but
Beth?
Beth, how's Cassian looking?
If his health
He's looking
percentage
hot.
was 51, he is on 38%.
Okay, yeah, might as well.
So if his
Oh,
health
wait,
was 102,
actually-
he'd be on 30. He'd be on 60, 17.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll do it myself.
Yeah.
So you all heal for 8,
Wow, good roll.
and I'm going
I believe
to
your blessing is
add-
only a single person. I believe that's what I wrote in the wording.
Oh, really? Wait, hold on. I'm going to post it because
If it's a feat Ash has made, then that's what it was intended.
You expend
Any
the
number of hit dice increases
up to a single creature.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then this is going to Sidon. Might as well.
He is unconscious.
So I'm going to add 3d8, and you add a 2 plus. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, damn, that's
eight.
a low roll.
Okay.
8,
So
15.
Sidon heals for an additional 9.
Yeah, so
For an additional 9.
17
Yes.
healing.
Okay.
Nothing to scoff at. That's pretty good.
Ah, it's pretty
Yeah,
good.
that is
For a
really
spell
good.
that got so many people, that's pretty good. Cool. Anything else, Cass?
And I'm going to stand up.
That's
Very
fine.
important.
You're going to use your feet and stand up.
I can't.
I like how
there
you
we go.
cast it out while lying down. Like, heal!
Yeah.
Power of
And
Christ
as
compels-
she fuels, you see as she fuels the spell with the feet, you see the halo begin to dim a little bit.
She
As she
twinkle
does.
her toes on her feet.
Well, yeah, the only place I could ever do that is while laying down.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's Is this a bonus action or action?
Mass healing word's a bonus action because it's a healing word.
Okay.
So you have an action.
Channel divinity, baby. Let's go.
It's a con save for him. Wisdom save? I can't remember.
Yes.
I already forgot.
16.
16 con?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has advantage. Yeah. 26.
Okay, he takes half, which is 10.
Nice.
Which is halved again, so 5.
5.
Nice spirit. You know what I'm saying. Silvery bobs.
Yeah.
Can you say that before I take his damage off next time?
Sorry.
Still fine.
I just want the advantage. I'm going to give that to Mel again and hope she can get to use it on an attack this time.
Yeah, that's true. Cool. It's Aurael's turn. He wasn't looking great. He's all right now.
Go,
he
Grandpa.
is. I have a really funny idea, but it's really stupid as well. Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. So what he does is
He's going Super Saiyan.
a little bit. So he sees Cass do the mass healing word and says, "Good, very good." And you watch as he, from sort of his cloak, he pulls out like the hilt of a sword, and as he pulls it from the cloak, it ignites as he casts Flame Blade. And
Tron yells, "Why he's resistant to flame, you silly bastard!"
Because it's funny. Oh, didn't mean to do that. He will take a step forward and hit him. I'll say that's the roll, so he hits. I'm gonna reroll the damage though, because that's just sad. 13, halved to 6 points of fire damage. I only did it because it was funny and I had it in the character sheet. Can you do anything else? Blessed strikes.
I'm
Oh yeah,
gonna
you can.
reroll the damage because that's
Blessed strikes. 1. Nice one. Nice one, Father. That is
Fuck yeah, old man.
his turn. Slab, it's here.
My turn.
Yep.
This thing. So he gets advantage on spells, doesn't it?
He has advantage against. He has advantage on saves against spells. Yeah, those
Mhm.
magical effects.
I'm gonna have to do just all I can do because I don't have like anything else for the stabby stab. But
Go for it. Do your thing.
because obviously upon seeing 2 rounds ago of Maeve using Psychic Lance, Slab's gonna do the same thing.
Nice.
I need to question? Do I get disadvantage at close range or not?
It is a
Save,
save.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you would if it was an attack roll, but you're fine.
You're also not within 5 feet of him.
You assume its range is 5 feet. You're assuming correctly. His range is not 5 feet. He's got a big spear. So
It says that to all the girls.
I mean, you can see it. 21 on that.
So 11.
So 11, not too bad, not too bad. Cool. Is that your turn?
I can give multiple bonnets, can't I?
You can get multiple, yeah, just not to the same person.
Yeah, obviously. I imagine just stacking it up. I'm probably going to give it to Drac.
Cool.
Drac is just lying on the floor.
It's like,
What do you mean? I healed you.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, you healed him. That doesn't fix his throne problem.
He's still conscious.
Stop laying
I
down, you
haven't-
lazy bastard. I healed you. Get up.
So
But
it's
the
one of those,
floor
like,
is so cold and so
take
nice.
revenge on this, on him from knocking you down.
Yeah.
Cool.
And that's
So
my
yeah,
turn now.
Marduk. All the priests are going to
If
run.
he's not singing that song of fun, I get knocked down. I get it up
Mhm.
again.
I'm just all the priests managed to run away. Astrael doesn't give a shit about some random schmucks. You guys have already used that, so it's still going. Drac.
Yeah. First off, I'm gonna get up again.
Get back up. Cool. Use your feet and stand.
Yes.
I'm gonna really like that joke for a while. I hope everyone is aware.
And then I'm gonna move down to here.
Okay, cool.
Is
Fuck,
this
why
going to be
did
the
I-
new "I'm a reasonable person" joke?
There we go.
Nah.
So, stabby.
Go for it. Make some attacks.
Let's go. 25.
25 definitely hits.
Cute. So he takes 9 piercing and 3 crimson.
12.
Or-
Nice one. It's fine. 21. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that will hit. Yeah, 21 will hit. I was confused for a second.
11
Nice.
piercing and
Don't know how I feel about
five
this
light.
dude. Ability. Cool.
Again, I would like to point out, casters are insanely powerful.
I know.
And it's
Haven't-
the
but
first
imagine-
time ever martial
imagine-
characters has been able to
imagine-
keep up.
Imagine being a rogue with a bonus action attack and always having advantage.
Yeah. A rogue that also has like a D10 or a D8 hit die and can get blown up by a fireball from miles away. I'm just saying. You know.
Hey, rogues have excellent dex, and they have what was it? Not evasion.
Well, it depends on
Yeah,
how much
evasion
and
you
evasion.
give them.
Anything else? Draft bonus action?
If you're building a rogue and you dump dex, you're doing it wrong. You're
Yeah, I
straight
mean,
up
yeah.
doing it wrong.
You are, but
I mean, fireball was the wrong spell to use. Probably shatter, which is a con save.
On a singles.
Just saying, the amount of damage casters can do.
yeah.
I'm guessing
anything
that
I'm not doing
misses.
shit for damage.
else?
dude.
11 misses, yes. 11 misses.
You have bless.
You do have Bless, and you do have a Bardic.
So see what bless does.
Yeah, see if the Bless gets
Well, the
anything.
bless won't get you up to.
Yeah, but he
Yeah,
has
we've got Bardic as well.
Well, Bless is an advantage. Bless is it's a D4.
Oh, it's a D4.
Yeah.
D4 and a
roll
D8, I
from
believe.
D4.
Yeah, well, it's a D4 first.
So that is 14. You do have a Bardic, which is a D8 if you want to use it.
Yeah, and that could potentially get you
I
over.
could get you over.
Yeah, why not? 1d8, you said.
You
Yeah.
need to roll at least 4.
Yeah,
There it
nice.
is.
Nice.
So 13 piercing and
Good damage as well.
6 ice.
Cool.
Nice.
Now that he's not been able to regenerate for a little while, how's he looking?
matter.
I mean, I'm going to tell you this. You're doing a surprising amount of damage. He's still fine, but you're doing a surprising, like, you know, he's not going to die, but you're still, you did a lot. You've done a lot more damage in, what was it, 2-3 rounds than I was expecting. So.
Like he's probably going to bounce out if it gets to that point. He's not
Yeah, like
dying
the
here.
shit-eating coward he is.
where's
If it gets
the-
to that point, I think he's just gonna like do his insanely moves, and we will just get knocked down everywhere.
well,
Like
so you
DC
see,
35.
so you do those hits and do a fair amount of damage in 3 attacks. And you see, sort of now bleeding a decent amount with some cuts on him. He does heal a bit at the top of his turn.
The short sword of wounding says he can only be regained through short rest or long rest rather than regeneration, magic, or any other means. Specific.
Is that what it
wording.
says?
Specific wording.
Where is that?
What? Sorry.
Well, that's
Dagger.
a sword of wounding.
Well,
don't
it's
know
not
if
the
dagger
same
is different.
thing.
It says on the dagger of wounding, yeah.
Oh, does it? Okay.
It says,
Miller.
is
Oh, yeah,
hit
sorry,
points
yeah, it
lost to
does,
this
yeah.
weapon's damage can be regained only through a short rest or long rest rather than by regeneration, magic, or any
This
other
weapon's
means.
damage, so only the 4, or whatever. Let me look
Yeah.
quickly.
Oh, I see. Yeah, hit points lost to the
yeah,
weapon.
it's hit point loss to the weapon. Yeah.
Yeah, but the weapons damage is also the.
Yes, yeah, but it's
But not the rest
because-
of our damage, is what he's
not
saying.
not the rest of his hit points. Yeah.
Oh,
Only
right.
the daggers damage.
Yeah, it wasn't
only-
just the 1d4 though. It was the
Yes,
sneak
yes,
attack
sorry.
and everything. Yeah. Okay.
And then does he need to make a save at the top of his turn for the dagger? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
it's a con save.
Con save. Who would have
15, I
advantage
believe.
on? 8. 'Cause
Yeah,
I don't
so
think.
you take-
Yeah, this isn't the thing he has advantage on. One of the
Cassian,
Big-
if
big
Nick
damage,
wouldn't
Cassian.
kill me, I could kiss you.
Okay. So
It's better than 0, so
yeah, better than nothing. Sometimes it does come down to 1 hit point. Not in this case, but sometimes it does.
I mean, you can't get that back anyway, so.
I'm not gonna remember, but I'll figure it out. He's not gonna. I don't think he will heal up to his max anyway. But yeah, he sort of looks down to all of you and says, "Better than expected," and looks to Layla, who is now flying with a dagger and a sword out, and he says, "Layla, everyone's rooting for you, and the shadows wanted you to have this once more." And you see, he puts his hands up to his head, and the shadows sort of move from move and form into a helm, which is vaguely familiar to anyone who saw Layla's past in the ritual. It is a black, jagged tiara that forms, now embedded with these 2 demonic horns, and he removes it from his head and throws it onto the ground in front of him. I think I can send this image without giving away the item. I'll send it in the general, just in case. And he throws it on the ground in front of him. And then as his only action, because he can't do multiple things because of the Mind Whip, he is going to... so you watch as that crown leaves his head. I guess he actually...
Oh.
Hmm?
Yeah, I
What?
thought the thingies were like eye socket holes, so I was like, that looks weird, and then I remember it was a tiara. So
the helm falls off his head and he throws it to the ground in front of Layla, sort of just under where she's flying, and he looks up to all of you and says, "Are we continuing?" And you sort of see as that crown goes off him, there's like this visible weight that is moved from him as he looks looks more looks like he would fight more like he would before, rather than having all these weird abilities. But he does ask, "Are you continuing?"
Sure.
Drac, what do you think?
Drax stunned, silent.
I ain't stopping until you bring back Helene!
He looks to you and says, "You know I don't have the power to do that anymore." And you watch as
Liar!
liar! I hate you! You watch as the wings sort of unfurl, and the sort of faintest bits of the what once would have been pure wings sort of fall from his sides as they dissolve into black ash. And this guy can run away. Run, priest, run. Can all of you
Go.
Can all of you make me con saves? This is not against that same effect. This is a different thing.
Ah, shit.
As this sort of burst of, rather than abyssal demonic energy, of divine energy. comes out.
Jesus, what the fuck?
Oh my
Shit.
god. Con.
+3, 18.
Yeah, remember those? Some of you have.
What is
them,
the
I have
DC?
to-
Or
I'm not going to tell you.
19 I got.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, for me it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah,
because I
already
auto-failed
rolled
that.
I already rolled for Layla and she failed. I don't know why I rolled it again. Because there's 2 people who are both tieflings with the same second name in my character sheets. Mal will also fail that. Oh, does she have advantage from silvery robes, James?
Yes, you would have, yeah.
So that succeeds.
Who is this?
This is everyone.
Everyone.
Everyone is making this save.
New spell, who
Does
this?
a 19 succeed?
Let's just wait until everyone's got the rolls in,
Yeah.
and then you can go down the list. It's just easier.
Well, it's pretty easy. The DC is 17 again.
Is this what a damage one?
This is damage.
Can I?
Crap.
Is it going to be a lot of damage?
I'm not going to tell you.
Is it going to be equal to the amount of damage you did before or more?
I don't know how much damage you did before.
27 or something.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you. I'm
I-
not going to tell you. Remember, Cassian is in Mazora, so he has a plus 30, so he's on 18.
Yeah.
It's
I'm thinking
fine.
I want Maeve to maybe fail it because then she can Hellish Rebuke.
You can still
Might take
have
damage
Rebuke
anyway.
first. You will. I'll tell you.
You can?
You're gonna take damage either way. If you take damage,
Gonna
you
take
know,
damage.
take from the person.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't
you
know
take it.
that. Okay.
You're
well,
taking half damage.
So yeah, half. So if you fail, you take. Woof!
Oh, I'm very glad you
Oh,
told me.
I rolled a 10, 11, and a 12.
I am
You take
very glad you
Thir-
told
you
me.
take 33 points of radiant damage and are knocked prone. If you succeed, you take half damage, and I'm not.
I use my bless and I use my bardic. I just got 17.
I'm gonna silvery barbs, but I am also gonna change the
Can't
damage.
silvery barbs.
Not silvery barbs.
Hellish
Hellish Rebuke, and I'm gonna change the damage to necrotic.
Okay.
He's resistant to necrotic.
He's also resistant
Oh.
to fire, so.
Oh, he's resistant to both. It doesn't matter.
Do I want to do
Guys.
that?
I'm on three hit points.
Yeah, get on my level. I'm on 1.
We take. Did it round it down?
16 is help.
16 is the half damage.
Paid. Oriel's also on 1 hit point.
Just bear with me.
That's funny.
To be fair,
I
I
passed
just used
these,
my...
but Bless is still up.
Wow.
What type of damage is it, by the way?
This is radiant damage.
Radiant damage.
Is May vulnerable to radiant damage currently?
No, she didn't roll.
Can you roll?
Do I have to?
Yeah.
We're in the armor.
I don't remember what the DC is.
12.
Oof. I mean, I would say you can retroactively use a hero point if you want to succeed.
No!
That one.
I've already used one and you fucking wasted it anyway, so... What does that mean? Because I passed...
Well, it means you passed the deck save. Sorry, the save. So you would take 32 radiant damage rather than the 16.
Yeah.
Weirdly.
You alright?
Um,
Are you still
I'm
up?
fine, I've got 38 out of 66. First time I've been in it.
Okay, lowered people's hit points.
Yeah, I also have to use my
I definitely lowered people's hit points.
thingy, so I'm at 1 as well.
Oh my god!
The relentless
Can someone
endurance,
cast
so
Beacon
I
of
went
Hope,
down.
please?
Oh
Maybe we should have just
I
left.
need the help healing.
So who failed? This won't
Me.
really matter. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Just 'cause
I failed.
people who failed the prone.
Wait, how is she prone in midair?
She falls to the ground.
Oh.
Who takes falling
How high
damage?
was she? Does she take damage?
No, she was like 5. She was like 10 feet off the ground. And she's
feet.
large, so
Ah,
it's
okay.
fine.
Barely hovering above the ground.
Okay, cool. A lot of you are prone. That is
I mean, technically, I'm already prone because I went
that's
down
true.
already
The
around.
double burn.
No, I passed. I'm alright. I passed the save anyway. So
You're in
it's
the ground. Sudden.
Yep.
Your turn.
I stand up
Whoop.
and I charge at him.
Bug rush.
And I sort of charge. He's sort of like he's sort of like kind of like a bit like an animal. He sort of like rolls to his feet and just jumps forward
Mhm.
and just bang, and he'll go for a hit.
Superman punch?
Yeah, pretty much. 18.
18 meter pizza.
Cool. And he's going to make this a pushing attack. So he,
Wait. Okay.
He's bigger than large, so he won't get pushed, but it will still do the
okay.
extra damage.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
Falls back and kills everyone who's behind him.
Ooh. Savage attacker on the damage roll there. There we go. 10. 10 on that. It's he wouldn't get pushed anyway, but he would still take the extra damage, so it doesn't matter about the save. An extra d6 is free, and after the hit lands, I'm going to add a stasis strike into it. Once per turn, when you damage a creature within 60 feet, I can deal an extra 1d8 force damage from Agent of Order. So that's 5, and he then has to make a DC.
It's your monk DC.
Yeah, it's my monk DC, so it's 14. DC 14 wisdom save, or is restrained
16.
until the start of my next turn. Damn. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, he just runs in, and it's like he sort of lands the punch, and it sort of explodes with like this golden key energy, and these chains start wrapping around him. But as they sort of land on him, I imagine he sort of like just explodes them off him with his. He's probably seen them before. Who knows? But yeah, but that will. That was his first attack.
Oh yeah, that was his first attack.
That was my first attack. Yep. Second attack, he jumps in and aims for a second hit. And this is also going to be infused with a load of key energy, as I'm going to try and do a stunning strike.
Okay, cool. Roll the damage first, enough.
Yes. So that's 7 damage on that, and it's a DC 14 con. Yeah.
He does have advantage on this for reasons. So sorry, con save.
Yeah.
19. Even the first one was just.
So yeah, he comes in with this. After his first hit, he generates like an orb of energy in his hand and smashes it into him. And it's like as he smashes this key energy into him, it takes the form of a wolf biting down, as it just sort of smashes into him.
Very nice.
Yeah. And oh no, I still have a bonus action.
Did you say you're not using your bonus action yet?
Do I just keep doing that? No, I don't have enough key points. I will spend my last key point to do a flurry of blows. So after that, he just sort of like starts smashing him with his punches.
Go for it.
So, 13.
13 misses.
And
does Silence still have his bardic, by the way? I can't remember.
No, I used it to pass. I used it to pass that saving throw. Yeah. So yeah, 13 and 8.
So they both miss.
Yeah, he's used up. He's tapped now. He's out of energy for the first time ever.
You
see him just panting.
Yeah. You see, we'll take another break in a sec, but he looks to Sidon and says, he like looks at you like he is impressed. And he says, "You've done well, and it would be a shame to kill you. But I need you gone for the moment." And he's going to use legendary action, and you see he takes a spear and goes to jam it into your stomach.
Power kill.
Fuck you, I lied.
Okay.
21.
Hits.
Flash. Wait, not Flash. What's it called? Flare.
That one.
12!
So you watch as he goes.
How many channel divinity do you have left?
I have one channel divinity left, and I have 3 warding flares.
One warding flare is like, I think it's wisdom modifier or something.
Shit. Okay,
yeah,
I thought that
he
was
goes
damage.
to strike, and this strike looks as if it's infused with additional necrotic energy. And as he goes to stab, you see the light of Solista guide the strike away, and he hits off the side, and he jams the spear into the ground, looks back at you, and says, "You then, it will be you." Jumping back in, we've just had Sidon living by the skin of Cass's teeth.
In the teeth, yeah.
And
Oh yeah, and he's like, I'm gonna murder this girl instead.
that was his
Yeah,
other
he
action.
did.
So, Maeve.
That's what happens when you're the healer.
I really don't know what to do here. Because we could just keep hitting this guy. But I feel like we've kind of got the information that we need. And people are very close to dying, and we should probably get out of here. The silence is great, guys. Thank you.
I tried to decide what to do because I think that at the end of this turn, because at the end of beginning or end of his turn, he's going to ask, "Do you want to fight more?"
No, but
That's
he's just
for
shouted...
sure and no.
Yeah, no, but he's just shouted at you saying, "Fine, it'll be you," and that worries me that he's now gonna target you and try to kill you.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I think we should get out.
Can I get a charisma save from this guy?
Against.
Banishment.
Okay.
Against nothing, just
So.
Does he have advantage?
He would use the spell.
He will have
For the spell, yeah.
But
Charisma save is a good one.
I will ask. Do you make the what's the word? The look like you're going to cast banishment.
The
somatic components. Do you somatic components? Do you make the you hold up because obviously you do it through the amulet. Do you hold it up and start?
Yes.
Casting the spell.
He looks he looks at you, and so as you begin to cast this spell, he jams the spear into the ground. Like, it cracks the stone sort of around it and jams in the ground, and he holds his hands out as if to say, "Do it."
Oh, so he's failing the save.
He's choosing to fail.
And the old man is like, "No, not the floor. It's marble."
He says. He doesn't. Sorry, I said he said, and then I was deciding what out of my notes he was going to say. He sort of takes his half bow and says, "I don't mind. I'll either go above or below. Either way, I'll have some fun." And he vanishes.
Oh my god.
I think that was the wisest choice we could have made, Maeve.
Yeah, thank God, Dave.
So, Sidon, you're limping.
I know that he wouldn't stop. Sidon, you can't help her if you're dead.
Yeah, you need to calm down. I know it's
Please, please.
Come on.
He left.
You
He
alive.
left the spear.
Left the spear?
The spear is embedded in the stone, but it is still there.
Is it our size or big?
It is currently a pretty large spear. It's a great spear. It's 10 feet tall.
It's fantastic.
I'm just gonna kill the bot and change the music. Back to nice. Yeah. What are you doing? In the immediate aftermath, because
I'm going to cast mass healing word on.
Why don't before we start burning through resources? Why don't we maybe have a sit down and a drink and make sure everyone's okay before we start?
Yes, but Sidon's arms are hanging off. I think he needs some help.
Auriel will stand up and do some healing. Don't worry about it, Cass.
Okay, Cass just going to she was laying down, stood up, and completely sacks down and sits on the stairs. She finds herself on, and you see the halo begin to vanish.
Heals you for 29, Sidon.
That's incredible.
He heals Drac for 26.
Thank you.
And he heals himself for slightly less. Wow, 24 on a second level spell. Jesus.
Jesus.
Is anyone else really hurt?
I'm at 3.
I'm
but I'm
well
fine.
below half.
Yeah,
He will-
I'm just above half.
He will heal Cass then, because she is very hurt. Cass, you get 20. Fucking hell, you get 23.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm just
This
surprised.
guy is
Grandpa.
healing like crazy. Where was he healing a minute ago?
He says, I was on the floor or unconscious or.
Are you using the new healing spells as well?
I am. Yeah, I changed his once because I remember.
Yeah, Cass,
gonna-
maybe you should get on his level.
Listen, he is the head priest. That's for a reason.
Maeve's gonna like drop out of her form of dread and like shake it off, and she always gets really like ugh, after she
Odd.
comes out of it. And then she's gonna like squat down in front of Cass and just put her like hands on the top of Cass's knees and just like basically check if she's okay, because she knows she wants to go and soothe Sidon because she knows that he's like belligerent right now, but she also knows that in these moments he just has to calm down by himself because she's tried to go over to him before and it hasn't ended well. So
The
she's
sun
like,
is getting real low, big guy.
yeah, like from a distance, like keeping an eye on Sidon, but also trying to like make sure that Cass is okay.
Cass is like to the point she is like so like breathing in such a rough way. She can't do anything except for like focus on her breathing, try to like recover. Be able to talk again.
Yeah, I think Maeve would just sit there, like unless you told her to go away. I think she would just sit, like not in your space, but like within a certain space, so that you didn't feel completely alone in this moment.
Yeah.
So she wouldn't
Cass
sit
is
and
going
talk
to
to
reach
you. She'd
into
just be there.
into her backpack and is going to take out a small box with apple slices and hold them up to her face. She gets pretty tired in there.
The priests who ran out before come back in, looking very sheepish. And we'll say heal like all of you up to like half hit points if you're below it.
Maeve's gonna do the little pss, 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 and get Sen to come over and like sit with Cass, like a emotional support animal.
Yeah, yay!
There you go. See,
Purr.
is that better?
You get me to make weird cat noises. I'm not purring.
I just imagine the cat like weaving between her legs.
Yeah. If this is the level of what is to come, I'm having second doubts.
Yeah, like
Second doubt.
I don't think we even scratched this guy, because yeah, he really just wiped the floor with us.
I thought I was going to die.
I'm fine. No, I'm kidding.
So next time we do not engage, right?
We can't. Like,
Right.
that kind of.
God is just going to gesture towards silence everything.
I feel like half of that was...
Is Mel still on the floor, by the way? 'Cause she's-
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Mel, stop having a
Lying
nap.
there, just like, oh.
Yeah,
Stop having a nap.
Mel's just lying there like, oh, what the fuck?
Sorry, Matt. Go on.
I was just going to say that I feel that it was a pent-up emotions, just like, listen, I don't think we could have dragged them away, so...
Oh god,
the-
there are two Alexes.
Alexa.
But listen,
The-
there was no way that we were ever going to win against that thing, and there was also no way that Sidon's stubbornness was going to,
Stop.
we weren't
Yeah,
going to
like,
beat that
if
either.
we wouldn't attack, he would probably have killed Sidon. Like,
And that's
three
why I
times
had to get rid of him. And
It
I know
was one of
Sidon's
them.
going to be furious with me, but
Yeah, but you did the right call, mate. We would
She's
have
just gonna, like,
died.
shrug and then look at Sidon, and he's probably giving her the fucking evils right now.
Looking off into space, where Helene / Neve was dragged, just with a grimace, very, very angry, but he's not angry at Maeve. He's just very rageful right now. Specifically
Angry at
targeted
himself
at
for
that.
failing.
Specifically targeted at that demon / fallen angel / Lucifer Morningstar.
You're just looking at Astrael's broken statue, like fuck
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, pretty much. And he's not he's not screaming or shouting or smashing anything. It's more like a quiet rage, which
Yeah.
is very
Scary.
unusual
Arguably
for
scary.
Sidon.
Arguably
Yeah.
more scary, yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
rest
Inox
of
going
the
gorilla mode.
Mhm.
Mhm.
The rest of the group are outside who were unable to come in because I wasn't going to run however many people. Walk in, so it's Akari, Kaelin, Nyx, Alex. I think it's just them. And they sort of come in and all are looking very tentative and like nervous because Kaelin will say, we saw the light and we tried to come in, but the doors were blocked. We couldn't open them.
Yeah, maybe it was a good thing that he couldn't come in because that hurt. Like,
Even with Solista's boon, I couldn't.
did I just cut out there?
You did, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Because everything went quiet here for like
well,
2
it didn't
3 seconds.
hurt like hell. It hurt like the abyss.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll take the applause. Thank you. You see,
Yeah.
you see Aurael sort of walks off for a second and comes back with some trays, like a tray of orange slices for everyone, and like puts them on the table.
Nave's just gonna look at the orange slices and look at Ariel and be like, "Really, orange slices?"
So
It shrugs.
Apple slices are way superior, which is why I chased my orange slices for apple ones.
I mean, they're like their equivalent of good berry.
Yeah.
Good orange.
It's just like getting shot and then somebody's like putting a plaster over it.
He did heal everyone beforehand. He did heal.
Yeah, I know, it was just funny because it's like here's some vitamin C.
Well, you've got to eat. You've got to have your 5 a day. Well, I don't know what to say.
I will take a slice and eat it.
You did
Just
that
to,
thing. You
like-
put the orange in your mouth and smiles.
I have prepared my superior apple slices.
Asha, I just have a
Yeah.
quick question because I keep getting the names confused. Because I keep thinking Aurael is the demon we fought,
No,
but what is that guy's name? It's Ariel or
Astrael.
Astrael. Okay, it's the L's at the end.
So it's. I mean, all those sort of Latin type names have.
Yeah.
There you go. In thinking.
L.
So you confuse it with Mel and everyone else?
No, because it's the two syllable.
Yeah, I know.
Aurael.
Yeah, Aurael, Astrael. Yeah, it's similar.
So
But yeah, as you're all sitting there, is there anything you're doing? The spear is still embedded, sort of right in front of where Sidon is.
Yeah, I think that's more Sidon's.
Yeah, and
forte.
hold on. I was just gonna mention the crown or the tiara that Astrael threw on the ground before leaving is sort of right sort of here, and Layla is just like crouched and staring at it. Like not getting any closer, is just looking at it as she's just remembering things. But Sidon, as you grab the spear. As you do, you watch as similar to when you saw Helene change into Neve, sort of that sort of like the best way I can describe it is, you know, like when someone gets dusted in like Avengers Infinity War, like that, but it's like the dust effect and the item remains. So you pick it up and the sort of washing away all that darkness and shadow, you see a golden spear of pure light that, while you've never seen it, this is the Spear of the Rising Sun, Neve's weapon.
Oh.
And I don't know if you have any attunement slots, and I don't know if you want to attune to it, but you will automatically learn all of its features and if you want to attune to it, you can. As an action.
I will attune to it because the thing that's taken up my third attunement slot is so pointless, and I wanted to get rid of it. But
Was
I
it?
also it was the ring I got from
From the basilisk.
yeah, the ring of hidden desire. I'm like,
Mm.
I'm never gonna use that, but so yeah, I'll attune to it.
Yeah, I've sent the item into general. It's very good.
Cool. And now I have an is it just a spear?
It is just a spear. Yeah.
Okay. I now have a weapon master I can attune.
Oh yeah. I
as
was
a
gonna
slot.
say I was waiting because I was like, oh, that works.
All right. You sent it in general, did you say?
Yes.
Ooh.
Is anybody gonna go look at the crown?
But yeah, Layla is just looking
We're
at the
doing-
crown, and I mean, if anyone will approach it, she will mention something. But it's up to you.
Yeah, I think Drac would go and look at it.
So it is this. I mean, I've sent the image. It's like this sort of onyx obsidian black crown with these 4 demonic horns sort of coming out from the top of it. Not a crown, so it's like a tiara that sort of sits on the top of your head and goes around a bit.
So do I remember that, or should I roll something?
So anyone, which I do believe is all of you, who saw the sort of when you were in the ritual with Sapphire and you saw the past of Layla and Mal, you saw one of the flashes was the 2 of them walking. I believe it was the 2 of them walking, and Layla was wearing this sort of black tiara with like shadows around her. However, before this definitely didn't have the 4 demonic horns. That is something new added to it. And Layla will say, I remember wearing this. It was a gift, if you can call it that, from the Sorrow Lord, the Demon Lord of Shadows.
So why did he have it?
Probably because he was there. And I think he was wearing it so it could be given to me and us. I don't know.
If you want, we can destroy it. There's no reason for you to wear it.
I don't think it can be destroyed by any of us in this moment.
Yeah, I mean, if you do want it, I'm not gonna keep you from it, but I wouldn't touch it if I were you.
She's looking at it and very. I'll say, if anyone is looking at her, you can make me an insight check.
Yeah.
I will do that.
19.
12.
Okay.
21.
Oh my god. Sorry. You, as she's looking at this, the only person who sees anything is Maeve. With that 21.
Okay.
I rolled very well. You can see on her face, Maeve, she looks hesitant, and there's like, she's not shaking. I mean, she's probably shaking a little bit from the adrenaline, but she's like staring at it, and there is this like, see in her body language, this slight like pull towards it, but also when she realizes it, she like moves herself back, like she is like fighting the internal monologue.
Can I, with that insight, can I take a glance at... I can roll again if you need me to, but can I take a glance at Mel to see if she's having any reaction to it?
I'll say no check necessary. Mel isn't having a reaction to the crown. She clearly recognizes it, as all of you do. She is more just worried for Layla. Like, she's like looking at it, and there is some recognition, and she knows it's powerful, but she is not like pulled towards it.
Can I cast Detect Thoughts on Layla?
You can.
Just to see...
Wait, do you still have spell slots?
Detect Thoughts I get for free.
She got it for... she has a
okay.
ring.
Oh, is it a ring? I thought it was a drow high magic thing.
So it's a
No.
wisdom save.
Well, if you're just doing surface level thoughts, it's no save.
Well, I'll see what I get with that, and then if I
Okay.
need to dig deeper, I will.
From surface level thoughts, you are getting from her, she is, I'll say, you sort of get images with like a mix of what she's thinking.
Yeah.
You are seeing images of her wearing that helm, and you sort of see the images of like moments from her past where she's carrying one of those blades that she carried. It'd be the green one, I think.
Mhm.
You see sort of her slashing through people, and then these black hands reaching out and ripping them open, doing additional damage. You can see like darkness sort of behind her going from this crown, and you can see these almost living shadows that are moving with her as she walks. And there is this...
Is it similar to the thing that I saw that was like always with her?
No, that thing you saw with her was clearly like the weak embodiment of something stronger. This
Right.
is like the essence of the Demon Lord of Shadow embedded in that item.
Right.
And you can hear her thoughts. It's a mix between her saying, but it's powerful, like I could help people, I could help them, and then it's sort of that sort of is like pushed away, and she's like, no, what if it turns me again? I don't want to hurt them. And then it just sort of goes back and forth, but what if I could do more? I didn't do much. What if, and then it's just continuing in that cycle.
So there's a wording in Detect Thoughts, and it says you can also use the spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures you can't see. Now, I know that when that shadowy creature was like possessing her almost,
yeah,
I could physically see it. But
Yeah.
am I sensing any kind of like devil on her shoulder, like something that is telling her?
There is no demon on her shoulder. This is just her debating with herself and trying to figure out what is best and not knowing what is best.
Okay, so Maeve still has that necklace that Layla had, because Maeve took it. It was the
It was
choker
the one
necklace.
the one that did banishment.
Yeah, and I think she's like gonna give Cass a little like tap on the leg, and then stand up and just like head like over.
Layla looks
And-
up. She's still like sitting on the ground.
Like hold out a hand to Layla with like a look to say like you don't need it. I
Can
can make a persuasion.
I was going to say,
check.
can you make me a persuasion check? It won't go poorly if you roll bad.
Out of
See.
character, is that a tap of
I'm gonna add.
I'll be
my-
back,
that-
or is that a tap of follow me?
It's a tap of like, I'll be back. You're okay.
I'll be back.
Eat your apple slices.
What is your persuasion and your performance different? Because you did roll performance.
Oh shit! No, my persuasion is higher. Sorry.
Mhm.
There you go, 16.
Okay.
I can add my. It's a D4.
It's up to you. I mean, it's a D4. It's on a curve. Like you can't fail. It's just
I know. I'm just.
18. So she takes your hand and stands up, sort of like moves like next to you and says, I know I don't need it, but it's powerful. I don't think we can destroy it, and if someone is good enough, they might be able to use it for something good. But I don't want it around me if it's an option for me to wear it.
Okay. Well, I just want you to feel comfortable. You've been through enough.
I'm all right. It's just bringing back memories, and I think that's what they wanted.
Can I pick up the crown and put it into Drag's bag of holding for now?
Mhm.
Just to get it out of the way.
You pick up the crown, and there's no like effect on this. I'm just going to describe. So as you do, you feel this. How do I describe it? There is this energy that when you pick up the crown, it's like the most intense feeling of cold numbness as you pick it up on your hand, and it's like when I don't know if you've ever been into a plunge pool.
Yeah.
But it's like it starts off as that like immediate like shock of cold,
Startled, yeah.
but then after once you're even that few seconds that you're moving it from the ground to the bag of holding, you feel it, and it then sort of morphs into that feeling of going into a plunge pool after you've been very warm, and that really nice feeling, like this almost alluring sense of dread and like powerful darkness. But you managed to. It is, and you managed to shake it off and put it in the bag of holding. But there is clearly like a pull to it. That like if you were already connected to something like it, or were not as steadfast, it would definitely be able to.
So me putting that in the bag of holding, because obviously Drac is carrying that, I would ask first if it's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Is it okay? Cool. So she would pick it up and...
it's for all of us to use, so just say the word.
Well, I think the main thing is finding out what it does, and if it is as powerful as Layla says it is, we don't want other people to get their hands on it. So it's best just to keep it somewhere until we know what it does.
To keep it secret, to keep it safe.
Yeah.
That is
so
true.
When I put it in the bag of holding, because Drac is holding the bag of holding.
No, the bag of holding is like the bag of holding is a pocket plane. So once it's in the bag of holding, there is no outward effect on it.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure like how much of an essence it had. Okay, so as long as it's like out of the way.
Yes, exactly.
There we go. Archon, can you identify things?
Yes.
That might be something that we do when
I'll need to hold it though, I'm afraid.
Had a rest.
Yeah, identifying means you have to touch the item for 10 minutes, or however long the spell is to cast.
Okay, well, maybe that's best done when we're all in a controlled environment and
not
healed and
yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, by the way, if I've had the time to attune to this spear,
you can attune to the spear as an action.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
You and Cass.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Cool. I was going to say, if we were spending the hour...
as you were taking it, you can, like, feel that essence, and just... It is yours now.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So, just a quick thing. How long have we been sitting here since I cast banishment? Because it only lasts for a minute.
Doesn't matter. He goes back to his home plane. If he's not from this plane, if you manage to concentrate on the full minute, he's just gone.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. That's why
I don't know D&D at all. I'm learning so much today, and I've been playing for over a year. What is this?
It's because we're all like rules lawyer. We know like obscure things.
Yeah. I don't.
I'll be honest. Actually, I just completely got confused. So I was looking at the versatility on this spear, and I was like, why have I got a D8 on the versatility? I did not know on monk weapons you can use your martial arts die.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Yeah. But so this is actually why monks are so bad, because 9 times out of 10 your monk weapon would have a higher die than your martial arts die until now. Where
it's cool.
where the spear is a D6, but I've got a D8 on my martial arts, so it's just higher. I was literally
and that's only going to go up.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, as you are all sitting there, there was that like in the first minute or so where you were like, what's gonna happen? But Astrael does not return, and he is.
I am just realizing that Astrael and Auriel are very similar.
Yeah. I honestly didn't realize it until Pete pointed it out a second ago.
Yeah.
But he does not return, and you are safe-ish.
We're safe.
He's like,
but I don't know where he's gone. So we might have just fucked somebody's day up.
He's either gone to heaven or he's gone to hell.
You don't know. You don't know whether he's gone to the abyss or to Celestium.
Listen, I'm just saying,
bitch,
right?
But it's their problem now.
It is their problem.
Yeah,
They're the ones that put us in this situation. Sorry, guys. We're not fighting that thing. You do it.
Yeah. You see, as you are sort of, how all those discussions are taking place, you are, looking at the ground, you're attuning to items, you're talking. Aurael has gone over to the book that he was reading before with Helene. And he sort of comes back holding the book. Obviously, I can't move it on the map.
Yeah.
But he's holding it in his hands.
Fucking that guy's strong.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how strong he is.
Strong.
Strong enough.
He has a little
12,
cart
he's fine.
with a book on it.
Yeah. He's got a wheelie cup. He says to you all, I'm sorry for the danger that I did not know that was going to happen. And he looks genuinely, like, rocked at that. Because obviously he took a fuck ton of damage as well. But he says, before, sort of looks back to where, Colleen, / Neve was thrown back. Before, that happened, Neve told me that once she was back, I would be allowed to look at this information that has been kept in this book for as long as I've been around. I believe it holds information about the past, stuff that isn't known to many anymore. And I've only very briefly looked over it. If you would want to, I can show this information to you.
Yeah.
He sort of opens the book, and to almost like in Kung Fu Panda with the dragon scroll. Most of you cannot see anything written on this. If anyone were to look, Sidon and Cass would see faint bits of it, sort of like the reflection of it. But you cannot read what this says. But it does appear to be in some form of like celestial. And he says, looks through this book to like the point that he wanted to get to, and says, I mentioned it briefly during my speech, that in the previous age there was a war, the War of Twilight and Ash it was called, and it was a war that was started between the gods, and he like reads through it, because at that point there were 19 members of the Pantheon. You would all know that there is currently only 14.
Okay.
And he says, however, here it only says the names. I know a little bit about some of them, but the names are written here. He like goes through it as I'm looking frantically trying to find it in my notes. The names were Phalathos, the Delver in the Deep, which I will post there. There was Tarwin, the Burning Ire. There was Eklor, the Dark Mirror. There was Kyosa, which after that it only says Primal Chaos. And then, as I try and frantically copy and paste that into there, then there was Periphalon, the Frigid Scourge. And for reasons that I don't know, each of these Pantheon members started to become antagonistic, leading to the War of Twilight and Ash. And during that time, much of Periphalon was changed and alters, and in their own ways, each of the the lost gods, as it is called, were banished and removed from the material plane and were forgotten about over the years. I don't know much about, really anything about Phalathos and Eklor, but I do know a little bit about the other three. If you want me to give you that information.
Yes, please.
Well, I won't say that in his voice. Which one do you want to ask about first? There's Tarwin, there is Kiosa, and there is Berilor.
Yosa.
Mm-hmm.
I think we know a bit about Periphalon, don't we?
We know the guys.
We know the
that are following
name
them.
and
Yeah.
the knights. They're the knights of Periphalon. But I am a little bit interested in Kyosa. Like, is this the god of the abyss? Like itself? Like, did she create it?
Aurael reads the full godly title of Kiosa is Kiosa Primal Chaos, god of demons, chaos, and the abyss. Kiosa, for anyone who speaks Abyssal, means chaos in Abyssal. Other titles here, it says the Soul Stitcher, Lord of the Abyss, Mightiest and Most Foul, and Godslayer. Other actions in this include the he pauses for a second as he reads it. The Slayer of Noctura, the Commander of Demons and Chaos, and
Isn't Noctura
yes,
grey?
yeah. And the last thing on this it says is the as he's looking at it, something in a golden faint yellow shimmers and appears, and then it says Corruptor of Astrael. And then you see Layla and I'll say Mouth because I had Layla speak a second ago. Mal says, and I think from what we saw, I don't know, they were must have been the person who put the souls in us when we were made. I think.
Who, Kyosa or Astrael?
Kiosa. I think
Probably the one
Kiosa.
called the Soul Stitcher.
Hold on, when that edgy bitch arrived and stepped out of the statue, didn't he say, "My sisters"?
He said.
Waiting.
He said, "My master
Your
doesn't want me to
sisters.
kill you all. He's waiting for the sting of betrayal when his daughters stab you in the back."
When his daughters.
His being
So
Kiosa, not
yeah, and his daughters
yeah.
would lead me to believe that he was speaking of the two of you.
Layla and Mel nod. Yeah, I think you're right.
Trail is an active choice, so you're not. You have to trust that isn't on the card at the moment.
I believe the same thing, Archon, but we have seen what Kiosa is capable of.
What I mean is that when, if there was a choice, sorry, I'm not wording this right. If for them to betray us, I could only imagine that would happen if control were to be taken from them and the decision was made for them at the moment, and so it wouldn't be a true betrayal from them. It would be
No, of course.
yeah. So I think we're good. I don't think we need to worry. Feet up, people.
Whoop!
I don't think that we need to worry about them choosing to betray us, but I think it might be a good idea to take a closer look at that crown and possibly keep Layla and Mel away from it.
Mel says, "Yeah, I don't think that's good news for us."
No, especially if
try
it's
to,
imbued with energy.
Try to see if there's.
I
a
don't
curse
think
on it
it's
we
good
could
news
remove.
for anyone to be close to
Especially
this
when he
crown.
specifically took it off and said that his master in shadow wanted you to have it.
Yes. There's something not
But he also left
quite
the spear
right.
on purpose. So
Yeah.
Yeah, Mel says, "Yeah, I couldn't really understand that. He seemed bad, but he wasn't like, I don't know. He left the spear when he could have kept it, and he, looking at Maeve, he could have just not been banished. I don't know. I don't know if he's still.
Yes, it's honestly reminding me a little bit of when we first met Layla.
The last thing, Helene, Neve, whichever one it is, last thing she said to me before she got dragged into the abyss was that there's good in him.
I
I
think
find it
could
increasingly
be-
difficult to trust the words of demigods when everything is shrouded in mystery and riddle.
think-
Poseidon, may I see the spear?
I guess I'll hold out the spear, but I'm not letting go of it.
I need to fully
Can you
hold
move your head a little bit? Yeah, there.
Are you,
Okay.
like, pointing
Again,
the
I need
tip
to
at
see.
her?
Nah, I'm holding it long ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any like? I know you said it's the spear of the rising sun, but is there any mention of this spear in, like lore, like
Yeah.
religious lore?
I think definitely Cass and anyone who, I'll just say Cass would know, and Aurael would know and Sidon would probably be aware at the very least, that this was once Neve's spear, and it was gifted to her, and by Solista and imbued with divine power. This, and like Aurael would confirm it, and I think that definitely Sidon being attuned to it can confirm it, that this is Neve's spear, and it is, you would know it's felled a great many evils, and is one of the most pure, like, divine weapons that exist.
How did Astrael get his hands on it?
Well,
Yeah,
if-
I'll try to explain a little bit the importance and the history behind the spear.
Who am I going to have say this? Cassian says, that's true. So how did he get his hands on it? That feels strange. Because if
No, Neve's physical body got killed, and this is why Helene became essentially a reincarnation. So maybe Astrael, but is Astrael older or younger than Neve?
older, significantly.
Way older. Yeah. Okay. So how did he get it?
Is it exactly the same, or is it like? Could it have been like in a set of weapons that were all made the same way?
Interesting thing. I don't know
There
if
was-
you want to
there-
read it.
There was only one spear forged by divine magic, by Solista's like fire, and it was this one. Like, if it
So
is
it's the same one that Helene had.
same one that Neve had,
Neve would have had.
unless it is a incredibly perfect to the ability replica, it is the exact same.
Well, no. So I
think.
thought maybe that because they were all part of Solista's, like,
Mm. No,
group
this
of
is very
groupies.
clearly. This is very clearly
Same one.
Neve's one, and I think Cass would know that it is not a spear is not the weapon that Astrael is known to use. He would have usually used a greatsword.
Is statue of the sword.
So when was the last time that we saw Neve with that weapon? Or
I
when
mean,
last Sidon saw her with that weapon?
the last time would have. I mean, I don't think any of you guys have ever seen her with it.
her.
The last
Really,
time,
I wasn't sure if she had it with her when she appeared in visions as like a
No, she was
facsimile,
just.
but
She would have when she appeared in visions. It was just herself. She had no weapons. Obviously, she was a monk, so technically she is the weapon.
So
But
maybe it was given as a gift to him when he was sent to guard
the
the
abyss.
abyss.
There is another option. That was, well, we know the prophecy requires gods choose not to involve themselves here. Perhaps it's not. They don't sully their hands to do it, and this is a surefire way to drive us towards certain conclusions. So perhaps it was handed to them to facilitate this prophecy.
I guess Auriel will say, but I don't think anyone knew of this.
I mean, Solista would have, presumably.
Would have known of
The spear? Handing the
spear, yes.
Yes. So handing it off to this creature who fought us but didn't want to kill us to drive us towards a certain conclusion.
Creature is a very generic description. This is a very similar situation to the one that Layla found herself in. It's just on a seemingly more significant scale, yes.
I do have questions about Eileen being a reincarnation, because if she was, surely she would worship Solista, but she followed Odaluna instead.
She only followed Odaluna after she was a light bringer. Is it light bringer or light bearer?
Yes, it is light bringer.
She was a light bringer of Solista. It was when she was attacked that they hid her in the temple of Odaluna.
And she couldn't recall it.
And it was only after we went to your parents' house and we had that moment did she remember everything that she was meant to do.
Sidon, this may be an uncomfortable question, but did she share something with you you haven't told us yet when you were alone at the beach?
No.
No?
No, she kept everything away from me.
Okay. Then the question needs to be asked, what is our next step from here?
He mentioned that she was somewhere with gold stone.
He mentioned that she was. He mentioned that she is where rock meets the sun at the temple of that god. No harm will come to her from now that you wish to continue, which I think a number of you can identify as Mount Solista, which is in the dynasty. It is. If you look at this temple, the image on the ground is of Mount Solista and the temple that is there. Change the map. It is on the other side of.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, at least she's not in the abyss. That is a good thing.
Yep.
But it's
Wait, where is it?
really far away.
It's on the other side of the world.
So we're going on an adventure?
We've been on an adventure all this time. What have you been doing? Have you only just woke up?
The question
Another
is,
adventure.
I know that we had certain things that we wanted to do. And I know that he said no harm will come to her, but how high is this on our list of priorities now?
Personally, I'd like it to be high, but look at where we are. We're in the middle of the desert. We're miles away. We're in the whole
It's
world
very
away.
hard to get further away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, at the end of the day, and it annoys me, it pains me to say it, but I think we don't change our plans. We stay the course. We get you sorted out, Maeve. We go to Barrios.
Maybe
Do
also
whatever.
wanted to see the scar of the land.
That would kind of be on the way. Wouldn't be
Do
directly on the way.
you want to go to the Scar of the Land?
I don't
all
really
these
see
archer
why we
promises
should
not to
go
shut
there,
himself
but-
down it.
Yes, as long as we can make a pact that none of you throw yourselves in,
Without asking first.
we can take a day trip.
I'm not gonna jump into the Scar of the Land. I'm not that stupid.
Glad
Yes,
to hear
I
it.
out of character. You sure?
In character, what do you mean?
I'm gonna be honest. This is probably the first time Sidon's so angry and rageful that he's just dropped the mask of him being a complete and utter doofus this entire time, and is just talking serious and just not being that gung ho person. He knows what needs to be done.
I mean, I'm gonna say this out of character because I don't want to pull anything and you not be prepared for it, Asher. But would we have a similar option as we did when we got from Crown Top to Pyra?
What do you mean?
Well,
With
there
going
is
to
the
Fae?
nearby. There is the school, the college, full of wizards more powerful than I, who may be able to assist us with teleportation, and I wanted to return there for reasons. Yes.
Of course.
And to answer your question, Beth, you think there might be, but there's no guaranteed way of knowing.
Well, the only place that Maeve would know, other than the one that we found in Crown Top, of a way to get through would be in Thyrios, because that was the way that she used to go in before. So if we stuck to the original plan and went to Thyrios, past
you go up through the school,
past the Scar of the Land, do whatever we do in the middle, then we could maybe find a way to fast track it through the Fae like we did last time.
And then that skips that, because on the world map, because the north is in the mountains. I don't think you can take a boat from the tip of.
Well, there's a war going on, isn't there? So we can't just waltz through.
Yeah,
it would need to be.
crossing the border is going to be difficult.
Yeah.
I'm just
You
gonna
did,
throw it
'cause
out.
you did because you're a single person.
Yeah, but so like I'm assuming we can't just take a boat from like
We
from
probably
like
could,
Port of Fina
but-
all the way up to like here, and
You
and
technically
then,
could, but if you go past where the land is, it turns into ice sheets.
yeah. So it would make sense if we go to we do everything that we had planned here, go to Farios, maybe fast track, and then we skip back over to the Dynasty, and then from the Dynasty we can go into the mountains and go across north and do an entire world trek then.
Well, the reason I suggested
Well,
That makes my planning nice and simple.
Go on, James.
How,
James,
like,
Hang on,
if we take
James
a
was gonna say
direct route?
something.
Oh, go ahead.
the reason I suggested the school is we could just teleport straight there.
Well, I wanted to go to Thyrios.
Well, I mean, like with access to the spell teleportation, I don't know what level we would be. We could potentially get like
Teleportation
scrolls of
is
it.
13.
Yeah, we could
Would
get
be. I mean,
scrolls
it's a 7th level spell, so
scrolls of it.
yeah, you might be able to. The only issue is making sure you get there. Not to the school, I mean, with the teleport.
And I mean, honestly, out of character, I think we've all had like bits and pieces, but like if we skipped Arcadia, then we're missing out on a player character's whole story there.
Yeah, I'm not suggesting we skip it. I'm just saying like there's many teleportation's one. Teleportation circle was the one that we used to reasonable success in Wildmount. I'm a
Like teleportation
level-
circle.
I wasn't sure because the only reason I mentioned the Fae is obviously I know that Archeron wanted to go back
Get back.
to, was it the Creation Court?
It was phantasms,
Phantasms.
Yeah, it's basically any of them that we hadn't already
which is
been.
illusion.
But it's, yeah, if we because obviously the nearest thing now is the school.
Yeah.
So if we plan to go to the school,
That's only like 2.5 days away. It's not very far.
yeah, if we plan to go to the school and then see what the fuck is going on with the Scar of the Land, we can then either go back up to Pyra and figure out a way
you do know someone with the teleportation circle in Pyro.
Yeah.
My only, I mean, it's not a problem for you guys. It's a problem for Archon specifically. He's a level behind all of his spells, so it would be either Maeve or
14.
Presumably. I don't know if clerics get it. I don't think they do. So probably maybe like one that Slav has to get.
Clerics get plane shift, but I don't think they get. Yeah.
We,
Pass it
we have a
because you
lot
can
of
pick where you go,
options.
so, yeah.
Yeah, there's a few options.
There's a lot of choices.
but
But it'd be good to
as-
have a few of them.
As you're discussing, what's his name? Aurael is like, do you want me to keep going with this information, by the way? I'm just reading through this book. It's just rather interesting.
Yeah,
Can you write it down in normal paper?
I mean, I can afterwards. I just want to try because I like doing this voice.
what about Tarwin?
He looks
Was
to
that
the
one of the
book.
3 you didn't know?
Yes, that's one of the 3 he does know. He knows 3 of them. He doesn't
Yeah.
know Eklor and Phalathos are the 2 he
That's
isn't knowledgeable about, and the only thing there on them is the name. But he mentions about Tarwin. She is the Burning Ire. She's the goddess of devils, deceit, and emotion. Her other titles include the Lady of Sin, the Mistress of Manipulation, and the First Fiend. It's glorious. He says there are no confirmed actions in this book, and as he's like not sure what to say, Akari says, I can give some information about her if you don't mind. Tarwin was the devil that did some bad things to some of my friends, and she's not one to be messed with. She's cunning, she is cruel, but she seemed desperate for anything when I was hearing about her. And I do know that, Jake thinks before speaking. I do know that there is currently a deal between her and my partner. So that might be someone to ask.
What was the deal?
I don't. Eliza wasn't. Eliza wasn't. Isn't that open about the specifics?
So why would they tell us?
Because I don't think it was pressing, but I think if I gave Eliza a nudge, I think she would tell me.
And also, we have a reason
Yes.
that we want to know. It's not like just because we want to know.
Yeah.
I was going to ask something, but it might be really metagamey.
What were you going to ask? And I'll debate whether it's metagamey or not.
Does Nyx have any reaction to what is being said right now?
Make me an insight check.
Oh, you bitch.
It's only metagamey if you were if you were.
I'm gonna use a
already
hero
know.
point.
Okay.
I need to know.
I won't even roll. There is a. There's a very slight. There's a very slight twitch at the mention of pacts.
Okay, but not the name Tarwin.
No.
Okay.
Tarwin is a lot stronger than I have originally thought.
But
I say block. It's fine.
yeah, as Akari is speaking, Aurael is writing down what Akari is saying. Like, good, okay. And what do you have to say about that? No. He's just getting the information.
Can you talk into the microphone?
Yes, can you talk with this arcane microphone? Yes. What the fuck? No.
Wait, your partner gave her the fucking medallion? Like, why would? I don't know. I don't know if Bakari would actually mention it.
Akari doesn't know that. It definitely doesn't mention it at the very
So-
least.
Definitely doesn't mention it. Yeah.
This book that he has,
Yes. Oh,
is it
yeah.
is it like additional information on all of the gods, like stuff that you wouldn't find in regular libraries?
It is a record that is like kept of specific information. There is probably information about all of the gods in there. Probably nothing. I mean, yeah, there would be information about all the gods. Notable actions, other names, blah 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 blah.
Okay.
Yeah. Ba-ba-dee-ba-ba-boop.
Does he let people look at it, or is he very protective?
I mentioned it
Very
before.
protective. It was only Helene.
It is
talking
open.
to.
However, only Cass and Sidon have any faint glimpse of it. They're seeing like the faint reflection of a few words.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
like an Elder Scroll.
Yeah, and you. I mean, I have no. I said I have no context.
Well,
Agreed. That's enough for me.
Yeah, the people who read the Elder Scrolls are blind because
Well,
if you
they
read
go
an
blind,
they go
yeah.
blind. Yeah, if you read an Elder Scroll, you go blind, and so
it's-
you have to have like a specific reader. They're in the records. And just,
But they're
It's
called
like-
the Moth Priests, and they're the only ones
That's
capable
it, yeah.
of reading
It's like you
it.
can tell things are written in there. However, whenever you try and focus on it, your eyes just go blurry and you can't read it. But
Awesome.
Astrael does.
So you're not blinded, but you're blinded while reading.
Yeah, it's like unless you can like really focus on it, it's like there's essentially nothing.
So the only reason I ask is because at this point, when Maeve spoke to Nocturna, yes, when she spoke to Grey, I'm just going to call her Grey because it's easier. Grey mentioned that Maeve's magic is like Fey,
yes,
but that is very easy to decipher. That's because she's of her patron.
Mhm.
And then the only thing that she really told her was that Maeve's mum has more information, so it's still kind of up in the air if there is any link with Cairo. So would that, like, if she was to ask if there was any notable names for Cairo, would she get anything from that book? Just because I'm thinking she's looked in all of the libraries.
If you ask Astrael, let me just go and look quickly. Astrael says, "I will give you the information when the dungeon master has it."
I was gonna say, I just dropped this on you, don't
Yeah,
worry.
I don't have that information. Yeah,
He slips me a little piece of paper with some notes on it.
he says,
Open this when you get home.
Yeah, open this later on. But no,
And the last-
yeah.
and the last one, Periphalon.
Last one's Periphalon, yes. The word Periphalon in Giant means king or scourge, depending on the context. The godly title written here is Periphalon
Meaning warrior in other alien languages.
It's Periphalon, the frigid scourge, god of frost, torture, and torment. Other titles include the Lord of Frost, Haunt of the North, the King of Cold, the Tormentor, the Knight of Bitterness, and the Last Lord. Other known actions include the torture of Neve before Solicitor saved her, Kinslayer, and Instigator of the Bitter Night.
Who did he kill? Did he
Astrael
kill his
shrugs.
dad or
Astrael shrugs, I have no idea.
son or
Say whether or
Brother?
not it's voiced by Tom Kenny.
It,
What a show.
it does
Sorry.
say it does have a little bit of information here about something called the Bitter Night. And it says when the Bitter Night was when the sun left the sky at nighttime, bitter night. Periphalon and his followers commanded a wall of frost to blot out the stars, choking the sky and blocking the moon, while his soldiers and followers executed all who got in their way.
Jesus Christ. I don't know who that is, but it made me
Yeah, doesn't sound like good news.
No, it does not. Well,
Anyway,
Jack, may I borrow the bag of holding for a moment?
Maybe.
Sorry, forgot to unmute. Yes, yes, you can.
no, it's mine.
I'll be back in about 11 minutes.
I thought the fella
It's fine.
standing up.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Wait,
with
are
the...
you doing the
Yeah,
identify
I have
now?
the bag
No.
to
Okay.
Orcheron.
a
What you
different
doing?
11 minutes.
Yeah. He's He's casting.
Yeah, I'm
Cloud
gonna
Veil.
count the seconds.
What do you cast him? What's Artron cast him?
Well, it's
Or doing.
going to be a bit fluid.
Ah.
So I'm waiting for this fella. So this book's pretty. It's like cumbersomely large, right?
It's like if Artron's spellbook is like cumbersomely large, this is like double that.
Okay. So what I'm waiting for him to do now, he's going to give us this information. And like he's finished reading the book. It doesn't happen to him straight away, but I'm waiting for him to move away from the book, like just a couple of feet.
Oh, I mean, he's not going to, but
Well, like take his hands off it, or I don't know, just not like he's turned around and like talking to us from it. I'm gonna cast Major Image, a like perfect copy of the book that he's.
You're gonna
like,
steal the
near
book?
to. I'm gonna steal the book. Put it in a bag of holding.
I feel like that's a really bad idea.
I don't think he's gonna give it to us, and I think it would.
I don't think
Do
we
I
need it.
see this happening?
Well, no, because it's a Major Image.
well, you're seeing Artron cast a spell.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
going to do.
sorry. Sorry. I need to get this. I need to make sure this is right. So as Auriel turns
It
around,
depends,
to
so if
get-
like if he's talking.
so sorry. As he goes to get his orange slices,
yeah.
because he's an old man.
Mhm.
What are you doing?
So this is what I'm picturing in my head, and if it isn't right, then correct me. So I'm imagining him like he's put it down on like a plinth or something, you know, where they do the.
Yeah, let's say
thing.
it's on this. Let's say it's this thing on the table.
Oh, I'm not looking. Sorry, I was looking at spell list. And so just gonna cast Major Image like around, like it's like a 20-foot.
It's
Like,
it's a big.
cube. It's
20-foot
a fairly big thing, which leaves like a pretty accurate. It's mostly clear, so like people in the area are like just so like Mel. Everyone is just as they are. There's nothing over them. Basically, it's an image around Artron, so he's like his body looks like it hasn't moved. He's like just walking through the illusion invisibly. Pick up the book. The illusion will remain. Pop it in the bag of holding.
I don't think
Major
how it
Image
works.
is a verbal spell as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
You'd have to say.
And I don't
it out
think
loud.
you can be invisible while.
I'm
Like,
not
obviously it's
invisible,
not.
I'm
Like,
just being
obviously it's
hidden
not
by it.
invisible.
Yeah,
But-
I'm being hidden by the illusion. So the illusion is that you.
No,
like,
I get it.
hides-
The illusion
yeah,
is like everything looks the same.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out if I'm going to allow it.
I don't think you could do a perfect copy of the book when you can't.
Well,
see
it
what's
doesn't need to be a
written in
perfect copy. All I need to do is put it in a bag. None of the party will see.
Can I ask
what happened.
why you want it though?
Because there's loads of information in here that, like, obviously we don't know whether or not we'll need.
Yeah, but we can't read
You can't read it.
Well, perhaps, presumably Cass can, or like someone will be able to sit there eventually and read it. We don't.
No, I can't.
Right, for-
Tyranno said
You
twice that
only-
I can't read it. Cyno
can only
can't
see-
either.
You glanced at it and
Yeah.
you couldn't see it there, but like we've got someone who can hold the spear of Neve, so presumably.
Would you
know.
like not tell any of us that this is your plan?
How are we going to tell it? We'll tell you without him hearing.
Well, how are you going to
Oh,
cast
necessary.
Major Image without him hearing?
I could just I could be casting
But
anything.
wait,
Do you guys
actually,
like speak calling? No one can cast Major
would
Image.
Siren have said that he can vaguely read it? Because I don't think Cass would have.
I mean, I don't know if I can read
If
it. This is the thing. I'm just gonna like. It's easier to take it and then bring it back if we can't read it.
But this is like an active like this is something that people would get arrested for.
But yeah, okay, but okay, cool. Lock us up. Like, well, are we not the chosen to like save the world?
Why are you antagonizing people who are helping us?
I'm not antagonizing. I just don't think he's gonna give it to
You're,
us. and I don't
you're
think we-
stealing
Yes,
from an
I
old
want to
man.
Yeah, but no. What
Yeah,
I'm saying- like, but
Let's
if
steal
it's
this
really
holy
religious,
relic
you know,
that
Yeah.
that you only have
But
one
it's
copy of.
staying with the chosen of the faith, like the chosen protector of the faith, and one of her clerics. It's not like I'm gonna chuck it in a bush.
But
Is
you're
it?
still stealing it.
Yeah, but like I don't. But there's no way. We can get,
Physical interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion.
I'm not physically interacting. Yeah, I know it's.
You're walking through it.
Okay, hold on. Artron. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Auriel turns around to get his fucking. He goes to talk to fucking.
Choices.
He goes to talk to Priest Brian over there, who's looking a little bit flustered. And as he's turned around, you explain to me the game plan. Just like do it one step by step.
So major image illusion, whatever it's called, pops up. Yep. So it's everyone else apart from Archeron is like it's translucent, right? There's no illusion on there. It's like a perfect image of like what they're doing at that exact time. You know, sound and everything remains exactly the same. An image of Archeron remains where he was, as he protected by the illusion. So like the rest of it is like maybe there's like a shimmer. I don't know. That's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
As he walks towards the book with the bag of holding, pops the book in the bag of holding, and walks back and sits down.
Oh, okay, so step by step,
And then leaves the image of the book.
James, step by step.
Yeah.
You've done those first things. You sort of go up with, so to like here or whatever, and sort of go. The book is heavy enough where you will have to pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you sort of go to reach your, go to pick it up. Can you make me a wisdom save?
Yep.
Is Archer gonna be
18.
banished to another dimension?
Am I a
18
bad person if I said I wanted him to fail?
18's a fail.
Oh, okay.
So you do take.
I'm a bad person.
No, you aren't.
That's the wrong number.
This is like Sidon level moment. Just so you're aware, this is some
This
shit
is
that like.
unreasonable ask.
So
Yes, I think this is very unreasonable.
as you pick up a holy relic without a proper thing, you do take 44 points of radiant damage and are blinded by Solista.
Jesus.
And you all hear and see the flash of light.
Okay. As that happens, he will turn into another form.
He goes crazy.
What the fuck is going
Wait,
on?
what?
So-
Again? Sorry?
So you go grab the book, you take that amount of damage, and that drops you to 0.
Oh, well over. It would have
Okay.
taken me well over, yeah.
I don't know where you hit, but I did mention that you were healed to like at least half beforehand.
To at least half your hit points.
Okay, cool. So you take that damage, and the book drops out of your hands. You are currently blinded as you explain to me how you Hulk out.
You've seen it. Well, hang on. Let me make a contact if I save on the spell.
I assume you dropped major image as well.
I just got a
You
question.
No, I would have gone there. Oh, wait. I've got another d6 to that.
You could you also add a d6 to the saving throw though, as well.
Yeah. I mean, I can't. The saving throw for the not Hulk out is 17.
Oh, it was really high, wasn't it?
Maintaining the major illusion is 22.
Yeah.
So that's
Can I just ask? Does your relentless endurance not trigger before you Hulk out?
No.
It specifically triggers the first time he drops to 0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The second time he gets it.
Okay.
So as you're all standing there chilling, you
I don't have any spell slots.
Archeron, you go and grab the book, knocks you unconscious. The book is dropped. The illusion, I guess, kind of stays. I'm gonna say.
I think it drops when he goes unconscious.
I'm gonna say it is gonna drop because it doesn't make sense to be up when you are like a different form. Because it's currently obviously not you in control.
We wouldn't see him at all.
Well, the illusion drops and you all see Monstacheron. That's my code name for it. You'll see Monstacheron hulked out, if you want to change the token.
Oh yeah.
And he is
Probably put it next to the
holding
book as
is
well.
holding the bag of holding, snarling, and no, the book was on this table. Snarling and okay, let me find the thing for it.
I
very
can't
quickly.
see, so I don't know whose name.
Yes, you're snarling. However, he is blinded. Like there is no you can see this creature is snarling where Archeron just was, and the eyes are golden orbs, and he is like swinging wildly. I will ask, what are the rest of you doing?
I can't do anything in this moment. I have no spells.
I'm like eating some apple slices. Flash, what's that? Holy shit!
As everyone's
Can
like, yeah.
Can I don't know if I don't know how much health he has, but can I non-lethal attack
Do we know
Archer
how
on
to
and
get him
just-
out? Like, do we have to like
The
knock
way
him
to get him out is to
unconscious or
knock him
healing,
unconscious
or-
again.
Yeah.
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 I just run up and non-lethally.
I will say, Simon, you would know that when he goes into that form, he does not go to 1. He goes to
Yes.
higher than
Yeah, I know.
that.
But you know, I'm
Mhm.
gonna try it anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna run up. I'm just going to. We don't have time for this. And I'm gonna actually swing the spear on him.
Oh yeah, make some attacks.
He is blinded, so did he get?
He is blinded.
advantage?
You have advantage.
Then 24.
24 hits.
Cool. I mean the damage is the same no matter what.
Oh, fucking hell.
So
17.
17.
Jesus.
With 4 fire.
For that being fire, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack.
Actually, question.
Yeah.
Bad Archer on. Oh wait, it might not matter. Let me just check. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's Wait, does it matter?
This is weird here, as in like it just says 7. Yeah.
Let me just check something.
What are you trying to do?
I just want to. Does Bad Archeron count as a as an evil aligned creature?
Ooh, let me actually check.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter right now because I only rolled a 15. But I just want to check for
for
future hits.
future times I hit Archer in the face. No.
No, he's not evil aligned.
No.
Okay, cool. Then I'll take my second attack. 20.
I assume hits.
Yeah. AC like 16 at the minute.
16. Yeah.
Just
So that's 10 with 1 fire damage.
11.
11 points of damage. So that is altogether 20. Nope. Yes, 28 points of damage.
Yeah. And then
is Archeron still up after 28?
no, he's done.
No, I was going to say, yeah.
Okay.
I think half is about 20 something.
Yeah, 20.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so you stab twice. I guess describe to me how you do that. Non-lethal.
I come in and even though it is piercing damage for gameplay rules, I did
yeah,
want
you
to
can like hit the side.
non-lethally.
Yeah.
So he just sort of comes in and just bang, bang with the spear, kind of swinging it a bit wildly because he's not really used a spear or any weapon before.
Mhm.
So it's a little bit tricky for him to get the feel for it, and just goes to knock him out straight
Yeah.
away.
Well, Archeron, I think. Yeah. So the second hit knocks you down. And I will say it doesn't make sense for the relentless endurance to trigger once from that form. So you are unconscious, but you are non-lethally. So yeah, you're on.
Yeah.
Maeve's just gonna like look shocked and be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
So-
Oriel's like,
Okay.
what happened?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. He just the
How was the
transformed.
flashbang?
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on. Let's do second level.
Yeah, he changed form, Antu.
I'll show you
Second
heal for
level.
16.
Wow, good round.
So how did that happen? Like
That one roll good.
he was right over there a second ago.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like eating my apple slices. I like saw like a flash like behind me, and then he was like hulking out.
What?
And then Saturn punched him really hard, and he went down.
What happened, Archeron?
Am I still
Yeah,
unconscious?
you.
No, you're up.
Cassie,
You got
you
healed.
do-
No, I'm unconscious. I thought.
Well,
Make
you're,
a cast
I'll
heal.
say he heals you. You're on the
Okay.
ground, like looking up at them.
Yeah.
And Oriel is holding the book.
Okay. I have no idea.
Can make me a deception check.
I'm the hero point that.
Cool. He has no idea.
Okay.
Do I see the
Makes
book like
me
down the floor?
Really worried.
Oriel picked it up when he went unconscious.
Okay.
I thought
Right.
you knew when
Um,
that was going to happen.
Yeah.
I only happens. Well, I know. I don't know exactly when it's going to happen.
Sorry,
Okay.
one thing I forgot to mention. Completely forgot. Archeron, you're
Hmm.
conscious, but you can't say.
Oh, he's still blinded.
I can't see anything.
Is that normal?
What do you mean?
What do you...
Like,
Do
are
these
his
usually
do
happen when
his
you-
Try
eyes
and
look
say
like
it in
normal?
another
Do I like?
language.
his eyes are like glazed over gold. Like you can see like when his pupils move, but there's like a gold sheen to them.
I don't know if this normally happens.
Do I
He
recognize
wasn't-
this?
He
being-
ran last time this happened.
If obviously Archon can't, but anyone else will make me an Arcana or Religion check.
Yes.
Faith in undead.
Not in
22.
this circumstance. Kind of the opposite.
Oh.
Yeah, 22.
Guidance to
You're
let's say.
fine. It's fine.
faith.
You got it. You got it. With a 22.
I had to be sure, dude.
With a 22, you're like, you're not seen that sort of look before, but you've heard in like books and read about it of divine punishment from Solista. This is like one of the lesser forms of that. Sometimes it can be semi-permanent blindness. Sometimes it could be permanent blindness. You're not entirely sure.
Like, Cass looks like really worried, and then as comprehension like dawns on her, expression shifts to like not
Well, hang on a minute.
angry,
Sorry.
but
One second. Sorry,
disappointed.
I've just realised something. Archon cannot ever be blinded.
How?
I share my senses with my book.
Okay, well that's true. Archon, you see yourself in a third-person perspective.
Yeah, even as the thingy, it won't change anything majorly. But I could have still rebarbed those attacks and stuff.
Well, it's a bit late
Yeah,
for
it's
that.
too late
isn't
now.
it?
Yeah, it's too late now. Yeah.
Okay.
So would his eyes still be
Archon?
gold, or
His eyes still glaze over gold. Archon, the person cannot say anything. Railed or the orb is you like see it move up where it hasn't been moving before, and obviously Archon, if you want to say that, you can. But you are seeing currently through Railed.
Oh no, sorry. It's just a small.
He was
small amount.
Railed was staring at the wall.
Small amount of dazzlement. I don't know.
Yes, if this is a divine punishment, can you just pray to Celesta to fix it?
If this is a divine punishment, he did something to get punished.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, he's still one of our
One of the
stronger.
boys.
He's still one of our stronger
Okay.
fighters.
Yeah, this
Archon.
just makes me worried.
What
that
did you just
this is
do?
gonna happen again if
Or
he
try to do?
freaks out like that again.
I agree. I thought we'd have more of a awareness of when it was going to happen. I thought it was something to do with the mark, but if it just happens randomly,
Well, he clearly did something to receive a punishment from Solista. So Archon, let's hear it out. What did you do? Or try to do? Or
I
think
tried-
about doing?
I tried to take the book
Why?
Why?
because I think we need it, and I don't think they would hand it over.
You didn't even try asking.
Well, been very protective of it. I thought if we just take it.
Yeah, it's a holy book.
Do you want an apology? I
so
have been
let
blinded.
me just try and get this straight. You just tried to take that book,
Yes.
and it damaged you,
Mm.
which made you turn, and then you lied to us about it.
Yes.
Why? Are we not here to help you?
Yeah, I thought we were in this together.
I didn't want to.
Yeah, but I mean, think about it. Stealing a holy book from a church isn't really like a good thing, right?
I don't care that you tried to steal the book. I just care that you didn't trust us enough to discuss the plan.
How could I discuss the plan to steal a book with the people who were looking to have us not steal a book in the room? If you
We
have
could have
a way to
left,
do that,
and then
I
we
know
could
the
have come
book is
back.
kept.
It's kept right over there.
We're
at that
not
plinth.
stealing the
And he
book.
points over to where the book was originally.
None of us can read
Cass
the
is
book.
glaring at Sidon.
No, I'm not saying that we steal the book. I'm just saying that it's the fact that Artron decided to do this on his own and didn't even tell us.
I'm more concerned about the fact that he just lied to our faces.
Yeah. I thought we got past this. I thought we were finally at a point where we could start trusting each other.
I didn't expect to be caught, and I was ashamed.
But
Are you
that
ashamed because
isn't
you
the
got caught
thing,
or because you were lying?
I was ashamed that it didn't work.
Cass is going to look at the others and like cross her arms. I'm not healing him.
I didn't ask you to heal me.
But Archer,
They did.
did you actually think that we would say, yeah, good plan, Archie, when you revealed that you had stolen the book?
I don't know. I've not had a chance to examine. It doesn't look like I'm going to have a chance to examine the book. I thought, with the information that's in there, that we're just being made aware of now, there may be opportunities for other things to come up. We can't return here every time we want to hear information about restricted gods. So I
But
thought,
we have ways of communicating.
not all the time. We have ways of communicating that require time and resource and...
Oh, so the better option is stealing.
I didn't do this for pride or for personal gain. I did this for you all.
Then it should have been a discussion.
Sidon sort of like stops Artron and just turns around and just says, not for personal gain. Everything you do is to further your studies. It's always personal gain. Just under a guise of doing it for the greater good, for the further party. No, this is all you. If you trusted us with this and gave us an actual discussion, maybe, who knows, maybe I would have been open to the idea. How many times, Artron, are you just going to do something, and I can't believe I'm the one saying this, but do something where you're just not going to tell anyone and then end up going nuts? We don't have time for it. It was immature and stupid.
Mavis gobsmacked. Mavis stunned silent. She's like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, and I
Cass
can't
is
believe
like,
I'm saying
Scooby-Doo
this, but
moment.
I am agreeing with Sidon on this one. This was not a good idea, Archie.
And he was still reading out the information, so you don't even know if he would or wouldn't have shared all the information there. He was in the middle of reading. He went to get some orange slices, and you tried to steal it.
If you really think so little of me, of what I've tried to
Didn't
do.
until now.
Sidon, you can't. Artron, you can't use that. Sorry, I'm so used to shouting at Sidon. Oh, God.
Sounds like, what the fuck did you
What the fuck
do?
did I do? No. Let me go back. This is serious. Let me go back. Rewind.
Cast reverse time. Go ahead.
Reverse time.
Gift of gab.
Artron, you cannot say that to us because of the fact that you have just lied and put all of us at risk when we have discussed that we want nothing more than to help you. You cannot say... Do you mind? I'm having a moment.
Sen's getting mad.
I'm having a moment. You cannot say that we do not have faith in you when you clearly have so little in us.
I don't want to say the wrong thing here. I've been accused of running away from these things before, and I'm not going to do it again. I felt that I could. I thought that this was the right thing to do again, and it didn't cross my mind here because it was a book that it would endanger you all. Never would be a thing that I would want to do. It's not what I wanted. I don't want that. I don't want this.
I think we should probably discuss this elsewhere.
Yeah, probably leave this church and go somewhere a little more private, where there are.
Yeah, imagine all of the priests
all the,
are just like
all the
talking.
priests, all the priests are just like, oh.
Popcorn.
God.
Have
Have you ever been in a public place when someone's having a full-on argument with
I
someone?
know.
Yes, I have.
It's so captivating, but also
It's like a car crash. You don't
Yeah.
want to look
want
away.
to look away, but you can't.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like a train crash happening in slow motion,
Yeah.
2 meters away from you.
It's like, oh god, so awkward, but I need the gossip.
yeah.
But yeah, you'll begin to funnel out.
I would thank, I mean, everybody probably would, but I would thank,
Oriel.
what's his name? What's his full title?
Father Oriel.
Father, that was it. I would thank Father Astrael for, having us apologise for this fucking twerp.
He says, what does he say?
Oh, Father Oriel, my mom prepared some curry. It's probably all mixed up together now, but here you go, and she's going to hand out small box.
He says,
just
well,
fucking crushed.
Tupperware box.
It's just crushed.
by the divine power of Celestia, it's completely fine. And
So Lista loves curry, dude.
he takes it and just starts slowly eat it, and he has no reaction to it.
Hates theft, loves curry.
I like to imagine that every time he takes a bite of the spice, his hair gets a little brighter. And that's the only change.
Yeah. He burns it's very slightly. See a bit of what's it called? Embers come from his hair as he's
It's just satisfaction as he's eating it.
Yeah, he says, but yeah, as you all begin to funnel out, he does say to you, Cass, I didn't think he would do that, but I'm...
Me neither.
He says, but he does say, I see many things, as I know you're aware. I would be careful of him. His thirst for knowledge might do more than hurt his own eyes, and just be careful.
I will. Thank you for your guidance, as always.
Guidance.
And please return the box to my mother within the next 3 days, because she is holding.
Otherwise, I'll find you and have your kneecaps.
No, do you know what he does? Because I assume it's like a Tupperware, it's not that big.
Yeah.
What he does is he just finishes the last bit of it and hands it back to you.
Does he use
thank you.
perspiration to make it look shiny and new again?
He just opens his mouth like a fucking Hoover and...
He doesn't have prestidigitation.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
And if this is too much to ask, please ignore this request. But could you please transcribe all the information from the book you think is relevant for us, and I can pick it up later after I had a discussion with Archer and the rest.
You're not saying, yes, I will try and get to that. It might take me a bit of time, but I can get that to you probably by tomorrow or something. if
Thank you very
that's-
much.
Jesus, that guy writes fast.
I've got like 7 other people
Well-
to help me with it.
Just with his quill.
I have a few interns.
Listen,
Um,
Control V, Control
he,
Z.
he looks to the guy behind him.
Yeah.
This bitch ran away. He's got some work. He's got some He's got some overtime. Well, I mean, in fact, he looks to all of them. All of you ran away during the fight. You all going after this man.
You
Gives you a
can
link.
That's
see
why there are
like
six,
the
like,
soul
six
dying a little
scribing
bit in
stations.
He gives you like a smirk and a wink and says, "It has been good to see you." And obviously that was not. He like looks to where Astrael's statue. That was not what I expected today to be. But I'm glad we're all
Me neither.
out, all right, for the most part.
Yes. Once again, thank you, Father, and may Celesta brighten your day.
I think she's done more than that today. Christ.
Yeah.
He nods and bids you all adieu, and you Well, I think I will ask one thing before one last thing before we finish. Where do you guys go to chill?
Well, I do need to return the box that my mother gave, and I do want more curry.
We could head. I was about to say we could go to the Ravenloft family home, drop off the Tupperware container, and then make our way.
Please.
And then head over to Maeve's and Nix's place, just because it's a lot more private than arguing in the cabana. So
Okay, so
Yeah.
you do that.
Oh, Maeve, do you think Nix would enjoy?
Nick
curry?
says, "I'm right here."
Mm.
Bye.
Oh, I thought we were still like in my house, like returning the Tupperware.
I was
outside.
outside when
It's
everything.
so
Oh,
funny
sorry,
to me
sorry.
that like Cass's personality is either Hat Mafia and Curry or the God of the Sun. it's like such a small aspect
every
and then
cleric
like
has
a
2 moves.
massive aspect.
Every cleric has 2 moves.
It's so funny. It's like Curry hats. The Sun God. It's like, oh my god.
And Nix does say, as you ask that question, I had some of your mother's curry yesterday. It was are you okay? Sun in your eyes. Wait. I had some yesterday and it was nice.
I think I killed Peru.
I think she's dead. Nix goes, power of Christ compel you.
what's going on?
What was in the curry?
She's possessed.
I've actually killed Peru. What the fuck?
Revivify!
No, listen, just stop and listen because it's the like fairies like in the background. Listen. Oh my god.
But you will go back to Maeve and Nix's home.
Oh dear.
You will go back to.
It's the biggest laughing fit I think we've ever had on.
Oh my god.
You will
Sounds
go back.
like Harold is back.
Sounds like he's choking on something.
No, I was gonna say that. You sound like a fucking squeaky toy.
Like the
You will
world's
go back
smallest
to.
Yeah.
You will go
Oh my
back.
God.
Yeah, you'll go back to the house and relax a little bit. We won't do the conversation now because
Yeah, it's probably
it's
a
late.
next session thing.
But you all sort of chill. You have your short rests, and you do level up.
Hey!
Awesome.
Sorry, do you know exactly what it sounds like? It's when I have food and the dog wants some and he stands behind me and goes, oh, 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 oh.